right. Welcome. Kwabena for within the Kwabena Obeng Darko. Welcome. Uh, welcome. Yeah, seminar. Friends, Ochina, Yawada, Anna, Ukiada, Adiche, Yawada, na, see, Fiada, na, Kukumasi, Ken US, and the Abahaya Boda and it can't be there for rich and poor minds algorithms. And rich and poor minds, I think, algorithms. And SKUST. Sanity, when it kind of so. The Kwaba, we will be out with if yeah. Oh yeah, dear, pass at MBA and your Baha. You see again, I'm sure say, pum to, and I sense I saw a brabo. Pum to a home society, or Sikasimu, or Ipimu, or Busiamu. The no. Say, impunto ama wo abrabo mu na nsesae nsakyerɛ ama wo abrabo mu like I say yɛ abrego nti yɛda wase wo ha na brante bi I send you a message and was metiwa 2 years 3 years ni and then my brabo asesa so bebre kwa brante ma ba bebre kwa na yɛ di mu akotene ɛyɛ nipa bia no if it be mind algorithm, no maybe we have ORG no, no me a bobo faso, and I say about advice I kick and boom or utrimu. So basic afford the end won't say no messes and say obey here for so about say no man connection. Now so maybe how done idea your mental state or your mental algorithm. Algorithms in normal like steps of more computers, more engineers, more most yes I know man or any other be a normal be a kika boom a carbon yuma. Sa yuma boom. No algorithm systems, processes, structures, they all work with that. So yeah, will be to as a YouTube algorithm. It is a YouTube program said that I did a carbon per $100 Fahas or $100. Yes, it's open view, so I win also, yeah. So it's the same. Open so, yeah, and no matter how we are, and one more years, so no matter how we are, the beer, and into no year. Now, a channel way, the entire year results of the play, yes, I know, man. We've been able to shape the minds of many of our people from just the poor mental algorithm to that which is success. Mental algorithm. To go say, no maybe how yeah, no one's a brother don't quit it because somewhere on the state of your mind was closer to the ones that are poor and struggling. Now, no maybe I say yeah, I say, no matter quit. To go say, Boha, Sevi, Ushiano, who now teams away where he any, until we hear no, he ain't seen any so. Incident so when Kasaya was it of an amwa, and my man one school one. Mobia wanya, the bushia, no me a filmoba, motia bisha baby. Then I'm born in Tinemanani. So when you scabia on his way, the Korabako was it on the bush of winning out into 10 years come. With the man I know. Now the jack in this getting a amount idea of better winning. Now they are the part. The catcher is a jack on here when because in Fasica, Sika the mountain in Nina. No, so Mabusia has some doors and I'm saying, okay. And they say, oh, what you there? Then that is the state. Your mental or your mind algorithm is that of a poor man. And if you should be able to know whether your mind algorithm is that of the rich, the prosperous, the successful, or is that of the struggling, poor, average. So you should be able to tell yourself. Many times, as they always want to bring something of value. They are always bringing out something of value. They are creators. They change the course of destiny. And they are responsible. Which means in some way and you're being programmed to have poor minds algorithm. And when you program a bro for get about today. Algorithm because it goes go kika be search again. And say who suya sa no ma we ya. Wo number bi na say we ya yira pe obehu. Easily. Wo no man ko ya obehu because the odi wura mu no na be ba out. Ye pe na ye dwe say mfa ho ne wo ye wo abrabo. Mfa ho gidie. Mfa ho se wo nti asesity. Mfa ho nya nimdia e wo tri. Mfa ho se su hu se su bo hu. Ye no ye dwe say ye die ni de ye de ya beba. If you say osunsum, that's a poor mind algorithm. You know, those who are poor, that's how they think. That's almost all the time they delay. Their decision processes are impaired. They don't make intelligent decisions over time. And that's why they become, poor. Many people who struggle in this life, the reason they struggle is that the processes start to get to the point that they make decisions that bedroom say na normal be brake ka man san o sisa apo no intimi mfa yedie ma so intimi mfa yedie nyede ma and was sadam on tabia sad na no yo bosome afe na wotwe mfie du wonnam sad no emu sikani no so na dwene se sitie no sa sikafo kwan no ano nam so so we do we share be a wodi e bia na opa bisa no questions na bisa no normal way and normal ordinary time ye normal ordinary sikasem ye bibi kutana so see ye we say almost all of them they go through the same loop. It's an algorithm, and that's why they become successful. The other ones no, they do rightly opposite. Yes, California. Into the Jody Opa Trebi Mammy. Mr. Life, Trebi Mammy, audience at the end here for you. What are some of the things? What are some of the inputs of the poor man? Mumambi. Gratitude for Kwame Mambi. Outdooring. Madam say outdooring. Marie say outdooring. Yeah, for the one is the guys over outdooring. Oniska, so be to the body, we had the Bobo said that to the body. Outdooring. One. And I did be. Oh, dear, Trebi Mammy. You should be able to know. If you are not knowing, then you are a victim. Yes, birthday party. That's a poor man's algorithm. Birthday party, outdooring. You may be out the man of the yano. We think I got who I won't hear that won't hear ka. You hear yes, car or the kotoka. I go so nisika winyaka cranwa. Ye dear what a control. That's a poor man's algorithm. Ye dear what officer man. They pray and hope for change. That's poor man's algorithm. Funerals. A year be obekwasi. The man go school and Hanokra will be trying to matter for white wedding and the pop balloons. That's poor man's algorithm. That's right. They always complain. Thank you. They are always complaining. And always a prayer camp. Hey. Success is by God's grace. That's right. You did what you mean, that's a poor man's algorithm. Always buying on credit. That's right. They take credit beyond to do big wedding. That's poor man's algorithm. Now, yes. They go beyond their means. That's it. They don't like financial knowledge. Exactly. They don't like financial knowledge. Wow. They go beyond their means. Unnecessary argument. Poor man's algorithm. Party after party. I'm packed. Why die? And so to me, party I can say. One day my time will come. Poor man's algorithm. On God, all things are possible. That's right. Church and prayer, they blame others for their failure. Poor man's algorithm. Exactly that. So they use money to impress guests. Hey, Saturday, show off. That's it. We need to be crowd bachelor. Was it be our bossy tie, designer wear? We need investment to be a lifestyle inflation. Bragging, they are always talking. So always blaming Ghana's economy. Unless my parents, friends, that's right. Always blaming government. It's not our home. Here is not our home. Hey! Was thrown if ye. Assassins, dear. Hey, yeah, going to. So that's a poor man's algorithm. Because we're in the 2 and so, yeah, the waha. What's here go heavy? He mostly dressed smart. In his time, he makes all things. God will manifest his glory. That's a poor man's. Yes, wow. You can never be worthy without the backing of a spirit. That's right. That's an algorithm playing out there. So you can always see. So we should not be shocked of the results. Designer shoes. It's a poor man's algorithm. Buying different funeral clothes to show off at people's funerals. Yentoma. God's time is the best. That's right. My program here, yo. In December, what's it? Spending before investment and savings. So, poor man's algorithm. I sent you a DM yesterday, but no reply. Number bear. My number no. But I couldn't 7 chat already. We send me WhatsApp on microphone or more. But other two need will send me back. So maybe send me WhatsApp or send me the one on that one ends with 4. That ends with 4. 0246631874. Or the meet maker. Or it's all vanity. That's a poor man's algorithm. Also, who an answer. When you say travel for capital, poor man's algorithm. That's it. And one almost in the what is a Ghana can be pre-account to him? Everyone and their time. That's right. Always buying new dress, paying heavy tithes. Hey, is that that's right. The grace of God enriches us well. My capital is small. That's poor man's algorithm. They buy the so-called designer wears for others to know that they have money. They spend. Wow. Poor man's algorithm. Spend their capital. Not everyone can do business. That's true. Yes, always saying the devil is working against them. They don't take risk. That's an algorithm. God will provide. Yebewu. Yebewunti yena. That's right. Yebewunti yena. God will make you rich. You will be successful when you travel. That's an algorithm. You see? So we are all expressing this game. Kindly repeat the correct number. 024, Mr. Richard. Mr. Pia, 024 6631 874. 024 6631 874. Responsibility, becomes the enemy. Inshallah. That's a poor man's algorithm. Wow, that's true. You only live. Wow. All riches are in the hands of God. You see, Oma program here. Good evening. So I've been watching you live from Kubas. Yes. Fufu Sika and top lot and part. So that's a poor man's algorithm. Well, you're poor. He's broke. Always in church. That's a poor man's algorithm. Always blaming others for their mistakes instead of taking responsibility. Man is spiritual. Changing smartphones at expensive cost. Obey ye. God created poor and rich. Enjoy today, tomorrow no be yours. That's poor by. So the algorithm is playing. So sequence, program, steps, protocols, input, output. Those algorithms. So into our who's here. Into make sure say, oh no, the NL board will be. Every programmers can come on. They create them. And once it's designed a particular way, would the prompt to be out also a boom? Bones and I start to say a mouth you're expecting because with a shame that. And is there design normal way show more? Baby and a winning to enough a shock with the entire Uncle Hona now say fear and what you don't know is that you are operating with a poor man's algorithm. Poor mind algorithm. And once your mind is set that way, you are poor. It's just like a positive and negative mind. Once your mind is negative, almost everything that comes out of your life becomes negative. And you explain the world from your negative point of view. If your mind is positive, what you say, with the facade put it through that machine. To go and say 7 year crab at what so. So what gain on ya? Here for the at a cowardina as a cacra cowardina was an attending to here. What has it? In Chencha or Nafe? In Chencha or Nafe. And then I would yaba, which I'm assuming I'm quaso. And said your pet. That's a poor man's algorithm. Now let's go to the rich mind algorithm. Give me an example, please, of the rich mind algorithm. What do you think? What do you hear? What do you see that you think this is for the successful, for the rich mind algorithm? Give me an example. Give me an example. You will see. It is always BTBR. Then you shouldn't be shocked why you're still struggling financially. Once you start to exhibit this, start easily. And a lot of the topics that we have done, whether it's budgeting, whether it's tracking your money, investment, savings, cash flow, is part of the algorithm. Major one. To save and invest. That's the rich man's algorithm. It is possible. I'm in charge of my life. They plan and execute. So they plan and they execute. That's it. What they share, even your brofu you cry, man for kotu what they share, they are talking about execution, project, the next level. They are always thinking, expanding. Their mind is rich. The algorithm is rich. You cannot produce prosperity with a poor mind algorithm. Never. The programming is right. That's why. And a lot of our people, I tell you that if you put 100 people there, maybe 1 or 2 have rich mind algorithm. The rest, no. That's why many people struggle in life. They think about business. That's it. Investment before spending. Everyone can be rich. Time is money. The rich take risk. They invest. They save for rainy day. Rich forever. Resilience, hungry for knowledge. Always want to take risk. My life, my responsibility. They pay themselves first before spending. Cash flow, determination. Every money has a seed and spending component. Long-term vision. Money works for them. They never sleep. That's right. They never sleep. Oh, Nisika. Investment in personal development. No risk, no story. They invest. There is no failure. It is either they win or they learn. They are, if you are poor, blame yourself. You see, these are algorithms that are playing. To show what we know, it's how some way doors and that's about money is a seed, not for consumption. They pay themselves first. Always finding solutions. No matter what, I must win. You see, impossible is nothing. They find opportunities in every problem. Always learning. They invest their time in financial knowledge. They have the I can do spirit. They pay themselves first. They invest. Wow. They find solutions. I can succeed no matter what. They attend seminars, always expanding their knowledge. Your mind is your capital. Resilience. They always looking for something new to do. Never give up. Money is a tool, not a trophy. They start control their money. They live in their means. They don't prove themselves to anyone. Learning all the time. Critical in thinking. They consume quality financial information. Systems thinking. They don't wait for someone else's blessing. No risk story. Wow. Honesty. Business apostle, can you enlighten us on some business that can do with 10,000 Ghana cedis? Listen to the people here. They can give you an example. Richard, they are good. You see, so that is positive mentality. And know many people who pet also who said this algorithm is playing. And when it's a new movie, and that is also being quietly. The lack of money is the root of all evil. See, that was the poor one. Can do spirit. They don't depend on miracles. That's true. They take charge. They are not thinking. Miracle is not for the people with strong algorithm. No, mind algorithm. They don't know the structure. They put it in routine. They are impossibility specialists. Yes, they always focus on business and how to expand. So they always set 10 years, plan. The lack of money. Okay. They boast with their asset, not liability. Absolutely. Taking bold risk in investment. They create systems that bring cash flow all the time, more investment all the time. They work with positive people. They don't wait for perfect time. What is that? One can tell me. What is the algorithm? Is it rich or poor? what mind algorithm is that one? Ghana. Ghana they call you Sikabeshi. What is that one? We're Ghana need so they forget our quality mentors and network failing is part of success. Momo business, they work with what they have, make no excuses, they take charge, they believe in readjusting when times change. That's true. They don't wait for favor. Yes, the one they are telling you you are looking for my friend say destiny helper. That's a poor man one. That's poor mind algorithm. Poor mind algorithm. You are waiting for destiny helper. The intentional great. The circles positive. They think long term. They are swift in thinking and malleable. Yes, when they meet difficulty, they change the data or they go for good data and they change their position. Poor mind's mindset. That's it. When you are looking for, you say Ghana, there is no opportunity. Or there was a Ghana here. What you don't know is there is a poor mind algorithm that is playing there. But when for no more in Ghana, a trouble children would take on a good out was if in Ghana. Trow, oh, behead your moye. Ghana for the behead your moye. Don't depend on others. Poor mind and negative. And so there will AC our brabumbiano. Is this rich mind algorithm or is this poor mind algorithm? And that's exactly what is playing out in your life. The rich, they create, they produce. The poor, they consume, they dance, they're always partying, and they blame others for their financial difficulties. They never take charge. They have serious financial indiscipline. And they are always hoping that one day they will win lotto. And bet, we are brandy or Hana ultra better. Your algorithm is poor. Your mind algorithm is poor. Your mind algorithm is poor. So you have complications. So I tell them, and they always say I shouldn't go home because a lot of them are poor. And that mind algorithm is independent of your profession or your degree. We are talking of rich and poor minds algorithm. It's independent of level of education. No. Yeah, any here. So Emma say, yeah, compound interest is their best friend. Okay, Nana, thank you. Could you drop your contact? Yeah, they wait for okay. So you can easily position yourself. Look at the things that you consume. Look at your character, your habits, your skill set. If you're normal, you can always know whether you are playing for the poor mind algorithm or the rich mind algorithm. You can always know. Look at your financials now. Are you fully in control of your financials? You will see it. So if you leave your finances to chance, you're poor. The algorithm is poor. The algorithm is poor. Be our microphone. Come out with the info. So it will be a young one, papa. Microphone, you know, baby. We are about 11. A man for God, you know, no more say, no more discussing. Play be a two now. And but the discussion is not so for Sikamba. So, because algorithm not only tribunal. The mind is a computer and it runs with algorithms and they express in how you behave, your character. So in Titambia, they divide their money into all start of their journey. Poor minds think that they are stingy because they believe in budgeting. For that reason, they don't spend money. Okay, so the rich, they think differently, and the poor also think differently. Tembia also, there's big difference between how people think, and because of their algorithm, their mind's algorithm about money, about life in general, their philosophy, what they think, how they see the world. Nti nipa no ne gina ho ne nyina na call school ne nyina na free back. But programming no is different. One is set to be poor, you're just not aware, and the other one is set to be rich. It's just a matter of time. One is going to, become successful, and the other one is going to become poor, based on the algorithm, the mind algorithm that they have chosen or they have developed. And you shouldn't be shocked that after secondary school, some of your friends became rich, and many of them, became average and poor. So now you should be able to tell whether somebody is going to be, rich or poor. So if you're dependent on superstition, your mind algorithm is poor. And that's why when you go to a lot of these churches that are selling omoton so boloni yesu moja ne wa mo begina benyeska nipa no bebre anyway. Majority are poor. Because the algorithm is poor. The mind algorithm is poor. And when you see the rich, you see, they don't give up like that. They are courageous. They do the impossible. They are determined. They are focused. They think in years. They network with great minds. And they are always learning. And they are thankful for opportunities given them. The rich, they think differently. Those who create their own wealth, they know the value of good information. They think differently. And many times, one thing that you know about them is, even if they are wicked, they are loyal to that which lifted them. Even if they are wicked. You see the mafia. They are loyal to themselves. And they protect themselves and they fight for themselves. The poor can switch easily. So they have appetite. So that's it. See, so the rich, the poor minds algorithm. To tell you have to, determine where you are. What's your position? What's your algorithm? Send out again. Send out who Then it goes to a trim. So it means that the knowledge that you're feeding, that is really what is spreading in your life. So my name is Kwabena Obeng Darko. And so and the boss is all this kind of man and the way of processing is different. Because the mind algorithm is different. And the poor to this kind of man, which kind of who share the border no can she's kind of on the trim class and is a cannibal. When any be a who say between a car, what the kind at this Ghana choir show, what they are choir naming ceremony, what they are to show for changing a phone. And these things they practice them all the time. That's why they struggle financially. The other one with the rich mind algorithm, Sikana mind or planning. Or the choir food, what the choir the idea didn't for so be and sika choir. Do we always say, no one anything a year, what is obviously will be a year and anything a year, as it's so likely that the algorithm is poor. What is will be a year. Now will be teachers away the anything a year, I mean a year in at all. How do they lose the cast answer? Because you're operating with poor mind algorithm. So we don't see the input that people make before they become successful. Many of us don't see that. So we think that, you think that man is just lucky to be rich. It's not lucky to be rich. There are things that they have done over time. That's why they are rich. So, is this coming from this or where is this coming from? It's not already. So steady. Can you see a question? The Ochina Memenda Saturday. We are having this seminar. Yes, seminar Kwabena University of Science and Technology, Engineering Auditorium, Cash Flow Seminar. Brahobi, Hona Betinsen, and Kofoka. The TAB never bought. Because the idea is an algorithm. The idea is cash flow algorithm. So it's an asset algorithm, it's an investment algorithm, it's personal development algorithm, it's a function of financial information, skill development. It's an algorithm, it's wealth algorithm. They develop themselves, they invest, they protect the investment. They believe in who they are and they believe in their own abilities. They don't think anyhow, they think in structures and systems. They value information, they value principles. That's an algorithm. The other one, the when you unkai when TFA when the Musa Kwabena and call for the baby and the Musa and Tinyanwa. Said the Dono Sikasama and Koi. Onyaka Kraswa. Seeing she had been on your free baby. No idea that there is what we call rich mind algorithm. There's what we call poor mind algorithm. And many people are operating from the poor position than the rich position. You know, yeah. And you win or you lose based on that mind algorithm that you have financially. So until you change that algorithm, you're going to have financial complications. To ones who are the nana we card nakoto, even though it's only sicaro. Who pro? Because I offer, even though and it was still it's operating until you change it. And how do you change it? Getting proper financial data, financial information, proper one. Then you can shift that poor mind algorithm to rich mind algorithm. And then until it's shifted, you're betting me the second in amount. You got how you asa. So study the rich. You see how they behave, how they do things, how they think, how they see the world. And study the poor also. You see how they think, how they do things, how they relate with money, how they see themselves, and how they see the world that we live in. They want to beg, they want to consume, they want to have fun, even though they are poor, they're struggling. They want to enjoy life in their poverty. Can be our book. Or shit, we need so Buffalo Soldier or Shisa, who came out of the boys, or Shino or no, Sada Papa, Uncle Yuma. Be here. So, Bonyums are the Papa be on any actually. That's a mind algorithm that is poor. So it's very strange that they will just end up to be wealthy. It's strange. That's not happening. So my name is Kwabena Obeng Darko. To join in, if you have not joined any of our seminars, join us. You can also join online. If you're outside the country, you can join online. If you cannot be here, send us a message. You can join online. But we would love those who can make it to come to the seminar. Come to Kumasi, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Engineering Auditorium. Brand Bishankro for sponsor somebody as well. Sponsor somebody to come to the seminar. Sponsor somebody. Pay for somebody. Let's make it successful. It shouldn't be as if we are crying pet, because these are the things that change people's destiny. What I say. Okay, so somebody has a question. It says that Frederick, he said, Ms. Obeng, I have a question. What about these ambitious young people who happen to be in the diaspora at the moment? How do we leverage on systems here to build financial freedom based on proper understanding of knowledge? Do we necessarily have to relocate or, relocate? Do we necessarily have to relocate? Okay. Or with proper knowledge of where we find ourselves, we can still have a breakthrough. Okay, what I know, if you don't have any desire to come to Ghana, then wherever you are, study the financial structures there. And if you're in the West, it's capitalistic society. Is they create wealth with debt. So you study it, whether you're going to build business, whichever way that you want to use, you study it. But the good thing is that once you become aware that you need to understand the system that you are in, feed yourself, educate yourself in order to create wealth there. The sad thing is that in those countries, they have made 90% of the people to rely on salary. So much of the financial information that they give, they come from the salary employee position. That's why very few in those countries are really truly wealthy and financially free, because the formulas that they give, you just have to use your salary to become rich, and many times it's very difficult. So you have to get proper information there, and you also have to know that if you're an African, if the other people are fighting um, you know, to overcome one, you have to overcome about 10 before you can be at those levels. So you cannot just be unaware of the difficulties that you meet in those countries as well. So until you don't necessarily have to move if you're not prepared, but it's easier for Africa. So we're free here. It's easier to build a hospital, to build a school, to start a farm, start a business. Information or honor also shiny. Information I want to also shiny. Bit me for us and more approaching a person baby business Ghana businessman officer. And I'm saying, one year, what do you want you, my member? Trahonedi, any do to say information out here because the Ukraine is anybody did the advance ya wumudi or the it shows that our algorithms work. And we are very big on African history and identity and courage, strength, positivity as an African. We are big on African consciousness and dignity. It takes about 90% of what we believe in, because you become what you see about who you are. You express who you are as a person. So you end up being poor. So that is big for me, because a lot of us Africans, we don't see ourselves well. We don't see ourselves well at all. Then beyond that, then you can educate yourself in finance, in business, in wealth creation, in technical things as well. It is all a carpenter, so a nurse teacher. You master those, and then you commit yourself to progressive self-development all the time. And in Ghana, I mean, whoever you are, find something to sell, physical or non-physical. Find something to sell. It's the best way to create different sources of income easily. Until that's what I would say. But the world is changing, so don't never say that there's nothing in Ghana. It's a big lie. The world has changed and it's changing. In the future, I tell you, there are going to be a lot of millionaires and billionaires in Africa, and Ghana is prominent among Africa. The way a Ghanaian, you have that privilege, it's heritage. Don't throw it away at all. Baby, I will be no matter what you're doing, wherever you are. The system there, there are a lot of pains in those systems towards you as an African. In America, unim. Titweni na baby so haso. Unya wadwe so be bakra. Na wi asasa. Telephone ya de say yete ha nipa bebre free baby bebre de chire. Wi asasa. So you cannot be old in your thinking. You cannot be old in your thinking. So, when you with Nkofo Yem Prekoni Sano Manana Ghana, the way here, and ye 1970 information. Yano correct. Ghana for you and kind of create a cromfo. And so, okay. Insurance company and the Fau Sicano. When you're Ghana for Yao Gaza.
I go.
Yes, boss.
A chat here for me, child. In fact, the audience now can some rich and poor man's algorithms. I'm here, Mary, no take them out.
Assemble.
Nah, ye nyina me de bia me nyi me hu mfiri me na me wo the other side
sir.
They who high no na ya shift yaba. So can say be very profound. On here, we find likely, but deep. What being a positive, you can't send one crash there and then now, but who say adrenal process here be papa be a woman happy and I know now walk on once.
Yeah, true.
But kind you can't send pa crash, you bet to me up pay, you bet me in your bonny a womb. We are discussing.
Sir.
Nti e ba ne sen as a kyerɛ ne sɛ adwene share information for. And as a matter of fact two person onyini check na this is the way I was ordering.
Yes sir.
Well no me bebu abam no me and I say me can fight immune system. No me bebu abam bema wa stress bema wa wura ho. Those things e kun ntem my immune system crack off. Actually. Enti sad negativity ne ya bonfia low self esteem ni sa anyoma no ma no. O se ahwehwem e bi kura no ka ho ne ye mu bi wu ntam no. It's scientific. It's proven. Say no my immune system no kofo.
Low self esteem.
Yes. Low self esteem, yes. Negativity. You will be a friend of stress hormone. Who are those moods now? You release it no more. And those ones, they are supposed to come once in a while. Constantly, if you get exposed to this, there be a pompigu as a debiana a adrenaline go mojam. And yet a best cell system. So I had no drew. And ya adrenal drop pill, ni paduana drew. Nti ya baha sometimes I am a cop meaning on Facebook sa onza me na me kasa ma blocking crofo bebre nti feed no bi wo ho a menya na nansa na mahu sa ya crofo bi obitumi bob Mr. Obeng Darko din o so Obeng Darko de o se me mba burochire na no ke kansa mu na say eh na why sin so more of him pal.
Ojo say the depend here yo. Ojo say you the same class.
I'm crying just you.
Obi oha now no ya na secondary school kura wo wi o.
And I know Obi pursue na yi ni JHS. I think West is a JHS resource. And yan the resource mpo terminal report to say the exam B. I will post to on Twitter. They check it and we SS no I'm say that was in 2021 was saying. And so oko checking the panel trade in history legend the way old damn for top for internet no so no. And obi comment say obo empire passing yankopon man abotre say e man responded to any we be our social media na nkwara we munti udi agro be wu so na we whatever they took class and we nim paper. But one thing I was saying na you adwen no it is a computer the way I'll be programming no and no na any information be able receive no e be processing na e dey abroad.
Yes sir.
Na ye no ya wo to krom ha you are naturally born to think negative. Naturally ya will say your program will say was usha. Enti some of us e duru ba bia hu your self esteem no bo say dey akwahihye ya sorry ayekọ your school ayekọ any some organizations be aye joining nti obi ohokra na chinchina obi awuo fie o pese o ya ye nkese ni hu so o ye kese and so you can see how far will be any.
And yeah, you know.
And yeah, you know. And I know grand and yeah, fin alcohol Bobosiana would have a year dabi. Yes, I didn't know you, because one decan, yes, I didn't know you, a bear didn't say baby, I'll be a bit me so.
Sure.
Self-esteem.
That's a question. Your question is a bisa fire my home, the can, and I make Ghana. Then you know, if you help self-esteem now.
Yeah.
Self-identity.
Naka legend. What to kwanya? I was say to me convince you say bra sometimes me dream ho a me ntiase. I don't know so yakunye ho konto kwansa waba.
Ade.
Wa ukro mu.
Ade. And the only say, see a abrofo no te ye kasa yi ase a. Me say so or the idea boss some crowd be bow.
Yeah.
Because when him say only option be a. The moment ya broni anani pe bia be me who say oni ho a you are nothing.
Obey yo diope.
Pa bonifo a humanity ase say wonu ni ho a wo ye nothing no. The ope bi be yo. Now we ye Ghana ni na te abrochi na say Ghana dem ko ye den. I tell you said the bro because say broni can be abeka say nyawe. Say Christ will be uncomfortable items are. You will find every reason to justify their abuse.
Adwene na yes adwuma.
That's right.
Adwene na yes adwuma. Me say legend me dey me masema famu. Me on me ba say ye argument. Effort those things. Oh boy, we are dang. Now me boss to me back or back adwuma. Oba at the peak of COVID, when him so BS road that time muhu burger kura no mu dwane. And so me omo per frontliners me nya na me de me ho koye.
Oi.
Ya problem omo be hwe COVID patients omo a o nya COVID a be hwe wo no.
Oh have abrochira na Ghana.
Ya wo Ghana ha. Me na me de me ho koye. Legend. Unim bibi. Me kira wo mo say COVID no mi nsuro. Onim de net here. Ono by ho be bisa say at this peak of COVID, why no nyakwan obetu? Okaye na o say bend de onka ho. Bend de munyin free.
Adai. Onim say obeko.
Because onim say me de onim say wo ye dan me meko.
Pegana.
Onim.
Na we sua free him.
Me say me mama me nsadu ne me nan. Legend ye sua free him be ni. Nti e ba ne sen. Eti information na ewura utrimu no. Information.
Comment out no kra no say mu kra nga obeko.
Legend na say me quarantine ansa ye mi wura kuro no.
Pegana. Because a school, yes, I go about Kona visa.
80. David. Ghana there.
Yeah. The visa aka one day. And an people so aka one day.
Yeah, can be I'm my unit to go.
Je, me say a school guy back. Na the visa no aka one day na wo se visa. And aka one people so also three.
I'll be Jaco.
What tears up just 18 days old today? What tears up on the ticket already? When the bag is in the chair or free can.
By your way, bass. It was us, no,
yeah. That's damage.
But the question is, Banisen and Nipa to me reach this level of thinking.
Yeah.
Data, information, and one share be before fra. Obadiah said that is all there is in this world.
Yeah.
And I know they deceive we on crop for no more broaches, see how much camera no more kind and some phone fans some na ye discuss what han.
Now actually Omono na topic say ye high. This complex topics. O person picky be a visa now picky. This all you too low.
I was
Obi young boy be back no be reacted to visa net capital na. You say you are too foolish. You're too foolish. with all the topics and the things that we share here, the only thing that gets your attention is visa.
Yeah.
You're too low. It will be very hard for you to become somebody who can gladly be successful. Very difficult. Your attention is visa. Now ni microphone makotena brochiri. Mame phone penyufo. Before sending message, you know. Private message, delicate message. You can't even share with somebody. For delicate information, almost send it. Some of them Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, some of them TikTok. Penyufo matena brochiri. Kuta pipa. Who are asking what to do. Oh, yani wape baby wakota America baby adwuma be mpo na ye. System no kwa won tiase. Ofa obi picture the two horses here ya. Enye nsem na empa. We can trigger a process. I don't know, obi people do obi picture do do not themselves. Mabe ode makwa sem da. You know, but these are foolish boys. So
but me the legend.
Obi send me a message. Oh, my money how? And I'm saying,
me nim say wo dey I am found. Ba me dey me wan wan say.
I can know what you are saying. The mental capacity.
I'm say. Me nim say wo po dey wo kura be brashi, be brashi.
Omobolu banyuma or to be na no but phone.
Yeah.
That's the way I think of such people. What to lumba nyoma.
Excellent. Adrenaline function. Hey, legend. With
you because you know this is like
a grenade.
There's about 12 and alcohol, but it's not singing it out of his coordinated thought process. Because the mind is touched. So these are people with psychological effects, you know, psychological problems. How do you pick somebody? How do you become so confident? Said you can't find why on the personal information. We are sure. How do you know it? You're sick. It's only a madman who will do this.
Who do that? Yeah.
Yes. Tell you, just like the guy was singing the Dolumbe song, Makramo, or tuning in a pepe wabodam.
Obi entrepreneurship, or cash flow, or systems thinking, self-esteem, African dignity, consciousness. Now we are about criticizing visa.
And you want to lower
criticizing me, I will control 2 jobs. Okay. Difference. Hey.
On call. Afghanistan and Hano. Because of the way they think of Afghanistan.
Yeah.
You're only infatuated with America and England because of the way you think about
it. Russia high and crop for no.
Yeah. I don't think of such countries like that.
And Rachi, Obi Bisami. Let Obi Bisaba same way. But since me go holidays, I'm say, massa. 2% me year Juma waha. Etiti mo room am dey auto ticket 15,000 some dey kwa England aba. Abla nipa na me kwasa no kura 2 weeks oti adwuma mo ma afie. Na me tamale me nim ho, me book 2 weeks tamala. Woni me enjoyment me enjoy. Say hey ma uzi adwira say you.
No, yeah, you know there. Ozi abrofo no, particularly the West. O ma break here do. Condition ni nye. Crowd. Nti e ma ye ho po energy enomabia. We should not hold them in that state. But based on the information that we have, we think everybody is infatuated with that. How many people will be so glad? Say, Neba, Afghanistan or Afghanistan people.
Among come has a mumpo. On
It's a perception. It's the same perception. How many white Americans will be very happy to come to Ghana and say, I'm a Ghanaian citizen? It's a conditioning.
Program. Yeah.
More some more kind of crap. Look at the number of Ghanaians that are having hard time. Even you as a person, you know. One Kwabena Darko. And yet we still hold on. And we want to cherish it. Some of them even want to tell us opportunities for our children.
Ghana for a tia richly. When we say na mo yere no nyema, mbomo ma be wo Ghana, omu wi a o masan ba back.
No, don't do it. It's information. Yeah, it's information. And the same way we see ourselves, on the self-esteem is lower. You hold some other things so dearly, even to your own detriment.
Okay.
That is a you've almost already Stockholm syndrome or something. You know, Nipana wa repo akwarano. Yebechi Nipano. Or fall in love with the repo no protecting. Because of the self.
That's description.
Because of the self.
Ziziano. There was so shoot to Aquana, gay itar in him.
No, on Hunuye. And many times that is Africans actually. Especially those who write a very, very good English and tell you that they are lawyers, they are doctors, they are white. They know.
Yes.
Even those with big positions, they know that they are being sacrificed at the workplace every minute. No respect, no acceptance, no equality, no equity, but they will still come and talk trash. And they're very quick to condemn us. Very quick. At the slightest opportunity. Ghana, our problem is in leadership. We are not honest. We are, backward people. That is the same thing.
Maybe I am a business. I am a business into see how be president. What will you do? What will you do different? with the way you are thinking. Yeah, we're doing so what can you do? What will you do? It's the same system that you're going to follow.
That's right.
And
one of the things I'll be home say Nipa no need good self-esteem. You see a lot of jealousy, competition, fear, hatred. Those are symptoms of the people who don't have self-value. So they have to bring you down. You always see it. They feed on negativity. What if Papa no in any? See that? And where you can walk from pass. It's not like they have a big issue. Self-identity is a big problem across board. But at least almost all who are more come and the other ones near it.
Oh, one back on. No, my job.
I had the end there. Jump up with your honechi. Only Ghana in I'm now or who are your bonnet, especially your bronia. Konatum.
Trading.
Woka, only an I catch a bonus on Canon to know obey address. Why? The history is not there. The history
consciousness.
The consciousness is not there. That's why I trust the people with consciousness. We boy be our way fake a crabia. Assembly see I say no cranny city or mechanic no cranny natural. I come go good about sorry, opposite about time. What be can not
Diplomacy.
The go school will be protecting. Street boy that one class or on your head. What you do I say? Because you say, brother, oh boy, no boys view I'm a talk from a car. If I'm a corner say 20 arma double, 50 arma double. Oh, why never Kwaba? Father, you are now not getting deal. Omo de omano fa me ho. Oh. The oye ni so. Ni so, we nipa.
Yeah.
Well, we street boy. Wa kana kuma mu asema kire. we are manual and so. Oh, Hannah so be can't you?
Oh, fancy you.
No. So he insists on a come. What tip be one any pan beko. When him say nipa or my friend me say, born in some who no be friend I want no. Woman yet, my street boys.
Wow.
Yeah. And ya cratching for cratching what take or because one take unprotected when you pay. Or office is young vice because FBI ni or CIA ni.
That could bet me crack trigger be.
Bet my trigger processes here but one yet.
One yet.
But so why a street boy? Oh boy. Obe froze here catch us a massa. Because some now the only information or the boy, unim nipa a boy. When ya san kwasa sem no china ho becho. Krachini, doctor, lawyer, obetie, when my branch no man on. Me moment obe frame ya catch me. You see, the school that what it does to us, we protect our interests even though when we are benefiting. And it should be changed. And it's because of that syndrome, which is the consciousness is still being built. That's true. And until our consciousness was built, we could not share this. Okay? It's been built over the last 20 years. That's why we can freely share this. And here will be 2 minutes. So, yeah,
Legend. Legend, me say, the be me can't me say, then you are punching if you ask the country, said, then Chimua. Engine chinye. Mrs. Yano.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the next move. For the next opportunity. Baby, I did BB Sikakwa Ebenyaska. Nya feni ebe discusses those times in same who so na hwe mfiri mu ma ohiani a ono oginani it is e ba ha na ye ka o so mu wuti a wo so hu ne se enye agoro ne yedi nya enye se ye pese ye ka asema na ye wode dabi yesi ye ba semina ye ko semina aden na wo se ye free baby e wo call different regions. Sometimes they're full bus overnight. Yeah, ba. We do on a diache. Yeah, ba seminar no. We are near San for another bus overnight near the aba. DNT because ye kunyano a sombo a chain risk no crana ye taking. That I say, and nana manano. The mi kunyano a chance adium.
Yeah.
DNT na was a meda. It's a cancer register seminar na brebia. Enye nipadom keke ne yepe ba yepe se nipadom ani bie ehu nyoma ye adwuma wo yekurum ha se Ghana ha no te ha na wunni Obeng Darko platform no so a wanya sika kura ofa e na no sika ni bia mko ni nchen ne bab ne nkora ba ko osoma ne so nkofa ka emra no momfa ne mangum boy no ko ya wa ama asema efiri na no na nkora ikro mama adwuma na from na die nkura ni misi ye Obeng Darko meti asema okan ne da ho yo skanipa o but ka kra no kofa ba wadile no onya hypertension wo mama nkora ikra mama adwuma na from ye and legend mi jina sana me ra ko mi so wow afuro no adwuma ni say funu because of just one boy a okofa ka ba o delay eti what in your mass wo ha different me say Obeng Darko platform ye aduru ankasa aduru wo health apomuni ankasa you say unama you are at peace would get to kura na unim say no enye hu uni obi anko competition je ukura no wani so
yeah
Nti legend me de me ka amobi ate. Umba bia o ye ho. Bra na betie bi. Bra na be hia nipa a o madwen mu da ho. Ya wo hiam wa bia betumi nya bibia na o so ofre legend. Me say me legend me frɛ no. Me hia information na yi ne branches no wo ho. Aside kra me pay information bi but me de beto platforms am say me nya a few people I want me contact mu a me from me be no aduane aton ti eti yes ramo obi amra sem na no bi we mu nyina ye kan nyina no eye de ya famu ene de kleke ya adwen o sa de na akasa utumi kwa na u ya lusu momentum e wo se o kenya no eti se e Roman for father no ba na omoso saja na incense no also mutumi toa na ade na o ya asa ozo makọ no makọ bi na omo de gum pro za abakumo aha nti yakọ seminars na sa na tie yakọ kenya information no yakọ kenya spirit no nti bra utie di amanfo ya bo za agoro bi kura na wodi nti be hye unkuna ma wo so wa komo nti obi amra bi legend em se maje ka ayi ni nyina time ni nyina nti e be da wase bi yes sir e de yigiram that's it.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Professor.
Legend, Pacho, good evening.
Yes sir.
Good evening. Yeah. Church will be here. That's on Sunday and short a year, dear my. Is it as far as in the other actually? All right. I've got them. Legend, ready, one interesting thing about algorithm is you need constant knowledge acquisition in order so bit me a training algorithm no and it's no so me person ni true algorithm alpha of Facebook or YouTube or TikTok who scroll na tembia information about say a video say a test a true state of algorithm it is a tembia idea ya gra it means constantly no tahwe niema ya agro niema and tembia so say idea a tool for a financial literacy all those things now a part say most of the time that you spend on social media no utie sa niema no nti be do baby no say share crampo na and nipa we find it very difficult to understand this but legend true algorithms ne so edu baby a obons ade a obedwen wo trim no ubie o app na sa de na odwen obehu that is the scary part of algorithms. Okay. Yeah, ade na odwen wo trim no ubie o app say be YouTube whatever you most likely find that thing over there and the dangerous things when say algorithm or network or more networks to say be you shared Wi-Fi. So obi was na say team no share ade ya sresem ne ya affect mo amaka. Okobi YouTuber I likely said near or fie no ne ohwe mo no beba mo nyina mo profile so again that is teaching us whether you get rich or poor mind algorithm no ona for social media because they be an amoka no. So momo de no mo can negative more most of the time likely say be corrupt to adi but so mo doors no mo nyina ka niema ye positive niema esesa brabo a say wadwin nye kura wadwin be den ebe sisa wadwin nye krampa wadwin ebe sisa and that is the dangerous part about algorithm no obetimi ayo bi a wani da hopa ma onafofo na adwin ni nya ebe affect your algorithm no ye den ebe affect and near negative no legend easy say ebe spread it anything na ya all canon your onkrofo we bro social media na more canon nipa we bri etu edi akiri but o ka say so hu sikani a all previous and and it's true. Young papa despa mi hu say nimba kra previous and na mi hu say nimba previous and because algorithm na mu papa kra no omugidi say omantu kwan krombe and no kran sombe yeah omantu kwan kra ombe and legend that is the truth and Legend me dem anu be si no. I think so far me nipa bebree about platform say na ye hwe e bia the money part no. Money need the just the end product of our ideas in the ground, but ade ba kwa boy me the me kama no ignorance, because I realize ignorance is very expensive. Time na mini nim de fa ne ma bebree ho no me di nsɛmhunu bebree, but then I realized that ignorance was very, very expensive. Now algorithm ni nye na nim si school, but now algorithm ni enye. Yeah, into graduates obi okuta the masters ni PhD, but algorithm no enye. The way I would dream, the way the cycles in your mind, the way or thought pattern no bebree na or enye. The school na bra so, but it's never true. Algorithm enye. And knowledge because I say knowledge is the cheapest insurance for your future. I say knowledge is the cheapest insurance for your future. It protects you from mistakes, manipulation, and their regret. The algorithm is all about the constant acquisition of knowledge. And in our phone now, or call Spotify, or call whatever, Apple Music, oh boy, you won't say you mankasa eshafo. Because when say no tembiano between anopa 8 a.m. area 12 no utai tie high life pa it is system na be shuffle songs na ma de bia utie no na trainee and training, that is modeling, is the best way of building up your mind. Algorithm is the modeling, the training is the best way of building up your mind. Titimbia who read the book, bones will be a BB. Now also share not all models say, you know, so in-person seminar, no, most of the time it becomes very effective for most people than online seminar, because presenter ni jina hono kasano enye ni otie no kwa na o show ni nipadua no di jina hono ni the way all kasane ni enthusiasm no eno so ka bibi kire wa adwen no na certain bia wo hwe no online. The feeling is different when you meet in person. Nti ye befa we so ebo hu the rose say dodo a ye betimi akon ye ntimi nko untimi nko nso a sponsor bina untimi nko. There was one young guy or reach out to me onimio and also your person on transport your, but only you debate and I'm say, oh, no problem cry meet me by in person if I say kwa mame. And he was very bold about it. Say, oh, say any. I'm say knowledge acquisition kwa dia. Why not? Let's help a brother to go and then listen to legend. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's nature channel. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Wow. Professor, that's it. And come on. Okay. Kwam Kasa. Kwame. Kwame. Okay. Okay. Was he? That's what Kasa.
That's it. Now, we'll be as well.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Sunday, the California car, you know, in person, different from online, because gestures, mannerism, body language, you know, forms of communication. Yeah. So we use a mountains I want some more, and a mount so feeling also more. And see, a ratio will be a crying. Say, organ hanko dia na se nye yare na also to be to anamo. It's the moment o ben and as a uti you know na oh yeah asem na yefo we just soon be yeah not really no and she said oh around the kwa they are now with me on kwa better say to anamo na go koshia and say a movie platform into networks are creating. So, guy back home no UK awaba. And then I call the farm. I go here in the farm. And I ain't be na which
Wow.
me an interview in farm the to me page so. Me an interview. Na you all can say ya kwala na o ti kuma say na vacation bia no na o person oba ebesra na work grass na the entire na man of ba grass no ne say oba ya na kwachi akoko na wakuno na o de aye nkwan amo nti sa memory no nko anti no our be establish a poultry farm. Oh yeah, poultry farm no
Wow.
obi e no say no e was say oh yeah local birds no should be count. Say na be ya still a obesi anya sa memory no nti why another pen why nkukogu a waje ho a no the local no nko na oye because of percent that bia no yena na ye no so person to aso nti we clear actually say was here na bakosem at least when in the oil okay when in the oil na science who say near na no ye no ti asewum ana ama bia no was our memory no eboa na guide na mana body bra enti legend once again ani na ye on chire ni bia ene sene ema yensi dwen ye dwen hwe ye chi na eboa ye me tutu ye nema yi na we feel also as was creating was the business because of the double so aka ho ye nyina nso enim se local base no so ye to o hwe dodo a de sha ase na o hwe ne wanya sisi a na ntimu se me ka tell you the pen no kra na also buy also biem na or make you have more space. Yes, I beg a crank.
I just said the farms let them baby.
I the farm I Brekumha. I my district in tea. Now they drive alcohol and yet far very close. You my district in tea eventually me sign a throne a day for go on get a government flagship program. It was saying register now. Be a legend, yeah, policy implementers into no. Here, I say, about go ahead. Okay. Okay, young company.
Policy for
I implementers at the grassroots.
Okay.
It's
rank and file.
I grassroots. Yeah. Foot soldiers. And on my manager because we are at UK for more than 20 years. Or kind of challenges or how far down for Boano. Na down for now. Boano now no expect to say. And also too quiet uncle ye kunya case or no to charge you know. Sign by Ghana or then they establish a deal in Hamo Bibri. And so Nabamu Ogusua or ye, Anema Mena. She say, we didn't a cheer or one a cracker. Yeah. It's a good. Now, my son cocoon talk off fro. It was also so a frame or major mammy be store. I feel I'm an enna can't once and maybe. Now, my career and the rep no Wahano, and the banner Wahano, yeah, no, so Mamma person no cassa. The G phone now and then they cassa or church or Rabia. No, because I'm saying, no, I'm saying, you were tell me, baby or ten. I'm saying, minimum. No, say, na unim me say, then a man for Kafa. No, say, a man for say, with more than no, so now, no credit. And I'm so it depended near the IOM. Was this? I'm saying, I know, church and instant baby. Now, legend, what's not US? What's not US at your pa? I know what's saying, our Akata. Our black American CB. Also, not a military man. And see, near money now, it's a citizen. And I'm saying, zooming me into a month for boarding. I say, I know the because I said no on pay. You know, on bond. I'm saying that you are detached from your grassroots. What ba? What bush you feel? It was almost a bronsign or bush you feel a bronsign kakapa. And our bay renovate. Our bay renovation. I be beer. What is your feel? Come on. Name what about better now? Who be or no issue? It does a bit better for 6 months, no 2. Obi kura de ezo ko tu ni pono no tu nipa no so ntu ko tu ni nipa kro no pono na ni ba no so nipa kro no ya tu ni pono afiri ho na ise ope o so tu ana me ka kire ne say first of all dina wo be renovate ye no e ya busu afie won style ona ma de si fie no o si fie no say e ya busu enti dan e wo mu ye bebre. Well, she said a single unit building. And you know, I was send a signal to you, say, or Pencabo may feel. And I was said too, I send a signal to you, say, ya mamre, and ya money serve before. But who buy, no, who would the other walk could share US and now per se, or the best share amount for coin, and as all for so amount for 4 years. Exactly. And I never today. And you know, ah, Obiano Roberto was it. No, because no, was on dear. Oh, friends, oh, bow, oh, ban over Besra, I say, oh, bano, no, near Brena or ye cleaner or Bepamon. And I'm said, Derby, yeah, I'm near money, yes, sir.
That's right.
And I'm saying, yeah, you know, sir, me name, I'm say, me name age, I would be ya, or Quabuchio, name, oh, Ghana, Hana, now, what is on a be. Na down for Babes na na pam no say oba e o pipie dware nti wo pam no so wonko wuti bi da o say answer me de me oba ya na me ma ye busy na me ye adwuma no say me ntimi ma on say wo bronya atare na o metina ma chi say o twen me and am say so why down for e wo sani o ne be kasa e bia asumasi me yes nti we de ma me mere kakra me wi a wato na konya wo ama nsu sa na ya ma mere kire na legend face am team ne face you na fe duru ba bi no wan say asam na make an nyansa o mo so obese afre me bi na obese David obi asuro no omo nka na se mo ono so ba e kese ai ni kunu ya US Army die ne on na mama for so sa na m ka say anytime we ba Ghana obeba breaku nwa bia no me hia no 1-on-1 me pesa me na tenase pa na me kan me kire na mamre na fe ma kire no sani oba obesini ne nkofo na relate sani ebe ya yenhu ni so a wicked person na me ka say untimi nkosu obi amamre emfa main pozu on nkofo and expect them say they will agree with you or they will like you enya adwuma sa and I'm just our system now all run obetimi run no US but enye Ghana nti wan we here ono an nkofo mbeye don atia no and then or can no too me anumre am so was send me message say onye bad person or a very good person. It's just that people don't understand it. And I'm saying, okay, I'm looking for, and I'm going to say, I'm looking for the opportunity. I'll meet you 1-on-1. And I say, I'm looking for opportunity. I'll be a lot of time. Now, time. Then I'll engage you on the phone.
That's right.
Or see you watch it or expecting me call. So, Balajan, where you know, Senka, and you never say, or a Ghana, new refuse or a bibini. And I never refuse to become higher crooked to her be. And Tibabi or Tenor Crown or Kaya, member who's a yon. So, and if you say, Abrosan, twice with me. Okofio Sia, what is it? Some Pomo. Mamma about Biang of Fio. Fear before no Baba renovation. Now, or more tenants more than 20 native. So say Nipa Kafio Grano, Omun Rutre. Omun Dano Ada, I'm coming to Adana Baby Dow, or you're ready to be my because on party. And I'm sorry, yeah, to move on, and I ain't gonna for no. Fikasia, and our compound house, no, your choir, your faswa, Tawantawa bar, your settle, and foul if you run. Your assistants.
Sorry.
So be no be kun to kwa ofie ho a ye wo kwan fa so esisi o mo ntam la ja won temenka
Okay, cause
se de ba aha nti me ka kire na se yen Ghana ha no se oti fi twahia mu a ana oti compound house a ye wo kwan fa so esisi ntawantawa nti so o se wo de untimi unpenkwase asem ti dan de da ho a won fa ma han a it is wrong. You don't need to be there. And yes, I would be able to feel unti fie hobby. And one say, what's wrong? Say, fear I am one day, Mona Motea. Indeed, a samba, moon tries and one become awesome. We see one montem. What we and what's that head in your headache in your headache? What's in our phone with the so never if you know, the legend ever was it. I say, among phone crying say. Saa nimdeɛ wei nyinaa saa kokoduro wei nyinaa no enka minya bi ɛne ne maame no ka saa nimdeɛ no koraa me ne de kasa no koraa nkekɛ wɔ ɛnam sɛ mafia biribi a menim biribi ɛkyɛn no nti no wɔhyɛ aseɛ so wɔ kasa no na mahu baabi a ofiri ba so wɔhyɛ aseɛ so wɔ kasa no na mahu nipa a ɔyɛ na mahu neɛ ɔɔka na mahu neɛ ɔɔyɛ nti na amanfoɔ ɛbɔ ne din. Eti yabada wase sɛ yɛn nso so ɔma yɛ hu yɛ nchi na ɔma yɛ agye yɛ ho adi sɛnea ɔmo di kankan yɛ no ɛfɛ ne sɛn adrenaline na yɛ ka na very serious ma read about it suppress wo immune system.
Wow.
Nkwamoa na ɛwɔ mu no sɛ da biara bufuo da biara awerɛhoɔ ɛhyɛ wo so a suppress wo immune system. Enti sɛ yare kakra bi na bɛbɔ wa enam sɛ immune system na nkwamoa na etina yare ano no wabrɛ na se nti no yare no ba ya na aka moto na afei akum ba sɛ ni yanya anigye wɔ yemu yanya gidie wɔ yemu enti no sɛ bibisi a yɛ wɔ kwan a yɛfa so a yɛ so ano the kind say be 10 years ago 2015 2016 or DKM no God is love and sense me by mind you are we can afford any no
Sunya okay.
I am not making a very popular man legend on my draw on my draw
Ade
so the Nisika Kwako show na around say or try and brenu or try and brenu second one in the coon
what here
nananko legend no say
second one in me ikunu
second one in the coon
I didn't know for the car and as I say
or the cat said not or diga no or kwan so kofa ntoma na emise ne sika obo ano no na o de koye saa de no aha nti e ba ne saa no ntimi ngira no na o de ekun no na nanka owo information ya ye wo ya saa nimdia na ye wo ya Me did this in Casasam and Kenton, and I say, go and go back fan say, a canaba. Obefana say, a mania, a bat, business in and I do my beer, or person to Chilibia. And also, Behun is a stages. I think I'll be Ginano, now I come at Chicano. And say, yes, seminar for Sanyama, we are, and you can say, yeah, fan a light, bra. And you can see a bunabum here. You found one of those seminars. There be we a jinkwa. A jinkwa side say, a bebro scammer, there are two botum. A sans with jonkwa. A sans no more, Nidia. Now, dear Baku cry, then say, so who was Aku could do now? Be a baby out in the sano. Ubia can be beer, unim baby and the Pacrono Casa free, unim the Ocasa Wakusi. To send you a much minimum, Banana at the afternoon, yes, was legend. Ni na on tire no unim dia o dia man. E bi say no bi antumi nkasa emfa no hunni sa. Je say bi a wan ka man ante.
And
O kan ko dia be ma mo.
Me pewo America for no ho. O ne fe so a ono a wajitum say ampa. And the oka no no correct. Eno ko ade you got obi a watra bro chile particularly America bia. Okay, 7 hours facing or the quad you guys say, you know what?
What you're saying is true. I get it.
Wait a minute, my make us if you are my you know, can be
I don't cry. Oh, I don't cry. I don't cry. Say, ultimate facing squarely. Nani a walk on and make sense. Almost obeja to Mzia. Obeja in from so. Because woman on a colana obeja to Nakolana. Meneno Ekasa or say, hey, bra. No, also 1 year days are. And I was saying, you might need a day. Or say, my media will be anti-mino. I saw one or what you need a EU of phones. And I was saying, I've been in a year, may train on say. So, may train us and may train us or a gun. So I call Ware a Catani bra or a gun.
Maybe so one of our partners and no me but one more chance the Rebecca be omonte o pepenyin no kra number ani penyina ka so munyo no ebroni mbomode anya number sa call was do or die to me friend no so no we are finalizing. I'm saying but you have not taken our part, you have not listened to us, so give me 1 minute. I went after Kwabena or the Omot to human and I'm saying they are not credible, you cannot trust them. They are dishonest.
Yeah.
So why are you saying that? These are the reasons in Jamaica. I say, let me call you back. Let me call you back. Okay, so let's start the whole discussions again. And do you know that some bad decisions that I'm going to conclude based on bad report will be a mafia. Nothing changed in a minute.
Yeah.
I went ballistic. I went after them, attacked them. You cannot do that. Why are you lying? And one particular girl, they come out doing children. Sure. Oh, there be.
No, legend, that is the right thing to do. And today, your committees are your share ministers, your share your regional boss. That be my colleagues and some of my candidates and my cocoa do no money by me free. Because when some American want to make it. And I'm sure that be may can yes, I may can go, may cannot assets. Opa, you challenge it, but we are the could be a sanity. May can assets. Mine be free, or be free, Accra, Ebabed, yeah, fairness, auditing. No more reti districts. Omo hair performance. Into oba department by department. Now fe we meet department na now present adwuma awaye. Na ya heso e dey rate district no. Elderly man, we a consultant, wakwaje o course or contract. Wa we ni o nam district ye. Papa e buy this man was so rude and disrespectful. Obi obekọ na nimbia no di na tem. Just how on can you. The way I say, meaning say a way of putting fear in you, meaning strategy I know person adopt.
Yeah.
See me drew I say, what is your mission? And I was why? But you sent for me. I sent for you, but when you come, you need to know. No, you don't have to talk like that. In our tradition, when you invite somebody, you give the person a seat.
Yes.
Me can't man what's na ye. Because now me nim na ekoso. Enti me can't no what's na ye. So who are you? And I'm saying I know you invited me, so you should know who I am. Now fe no sinity ase. Na omo a no ni nipa train na enam. Two na aka na ye ma. Na man no panyin ba ko na young lady. And I panyin no frame me. No say, are you the district director of Agana? I'm saying yes. Please, we need this information. And I'm saying yes, tell your man to talk well. Because we are not children here. And I'm saying I'm sending my MIS. Because I say I'm sending my MIS. He has those information. You will bring it. I'm the director, and I have people who work under me. So my MIS will come and face you. Or free who are not afraid. Or free who are not afraid coordinating director. Minimum as someone in the car. Not coordinating director afraid me. Director, you know, the man is very, very angry with you. Yeah, he needs this report. If you don't bring it and the district become last, I'll tell the DC that you are the cause of it. I'm the director. This is my first time, my first encounter with you. I also know who I feel and all about. I'm saying, is that the way to talk? Did you really ask why I walk out of the man? Do you know what he is doing?
That's right.
And I'm in the phone so. The drew will be no one catch me. Director na catch me. I'm so okay. Manfi omubie.
That's
Me ohana me DC here. Me ohana me DC here frame me. So hear me. And I'm a call. Me call that time na osre me omu hear information. Nti me de me fan konkoma no me wia. Me de man wia. You be exit conference. Exit conference na the oho bia na maka. And I'm so good. Me MIS wa ha. Na me frame me MIS. I'm so me MIS. Na I'm say MIS, do you have all the information they're asking for? I say yes. And I'm saying, take it to the one.
That's right.
This is anyone. I'm saying, take it to the one.
That's right.
No, Mr. Danso, I'm expecting you to go to the. And I'm saying, to do what? And I'm saying, at this stage, I can't go to the man because if I go to him right now, what will happen will not be good. So it is better I stay away from him. And I be DC, Anna, me MIS the man. It's you drew exit conference no me imagine saying kamen kasa na fe omaka na what the fundings are too ja I feel we with the exception of the great director who was being or you see word is there recalcitrant or now say hey hold it you can't use that word on me. No say hold it you can't use that word I feel now do you know what he did as an elderly person? You have walked into somebody's office and you want to bully everybody around. Before then, so no busa other unit heads, you know. No, omunyi na association omo office, ma busa omo say man now oni en kasa yi oba e o tietia. And I'm thinking na munyi na mo say na obi a di obi an kasa. And I'm director no so odam no so frame me a. Onu mamu threaten me say na ma nti munyi na mo issues.
Obezo odi hu ne bowo. Hu.
And I'm so munyi na so mo issues. Okay. Enti e hono na me busa and say Omusa obi ohabia. They are just tolerating him. Yes, and they are happy with it. They are just tolerating him. And I'm saying, I was expecting my director, who is the coordinating director, coordinating all of us with the directors. I was expecting him to come to you and tell you to tone down. You are not doing the right thing. And my director wasn't bold enough to do that. So I have to do it. I'm a director also to
Uh-huh.
no, also to an nimbusa or to Unjimin Kasa. Afi, you na DC Kasa. Please, we are begging. Anytime you come and there are issues, please come to me. I'm in charge. I'm the administrative and the political head. So when you come to me, we'll be able to address it. My friend, my colleague, or more other district, they were complaining about in the attitude the same person.
Wow.
And I'm a
No
friend,
idea.
regional boss, I'm catching and say, Sapa Pano, my share, I'm on one revoke the contract and we'll be born on the street.
Mm.
The following year, Omama now maybe.
That's it.
The following year, I'm maybe.
Yeah.
So, but, so we are arguing, say, we are who for, we need the old year, now to Hobusa, there, and we are work over here.
And
So
most often,
sometimes we need.
we should start artists. No more also they who for. If you
Yes,
stand up to them, they change.
yes,
At least they
yes.
will not bring it to you.
They will
Because
not. Yes.
You want to belittle everybody. Wow.
So, and yeah, what am I doing with you? In fact, legend, yeah, we are the receiving end of us, especially, yeah, I want this.
No, me say DC, they pay you one so. Na mo go school no way. Ntiase o. But when
day.
Those should be disciplined. The technical team
yes
should not be under the instruction of a political head.
A political head.
That is an
But
error.
that is the system we are running.
How?
All those are colonial systems.
Regional minister, chief executive, something can just come there and sack somebody who has gone to school, work in these areas for 20 years because of politics. That's
yes. Obano Kaso, you are fired. Or you are transferred.
With all the industry knowledge. Now, because of somebody, and politicians can pick anybody there without any technical understanding, no leadership, nothing, just political allegiance.
And there is something we call institutional memory.
Your program especially education for all the attention is on the political figure. I'm saying,
education work around is serious. Yeah, the anybody my wife tried here. Now, say our area, maybe na me call school, acquire the name no. Me drew her, I told her me do her me boafu.
Yeah.
Because sana musi your money no. Sana me marke wasi. Because of Sani ma we inti me jaye. Me 10th year na me jaye. Me did examine our quantum. Obi a market papers. Yeah, market examination papers. Afibia be market amoma bags. The scripts no begum. Na one particular year, call no, mama back. Ya sala beji papers o. Kwempanyifo. Ebinim kra headmasters o ma retire. O ma sala. Eno kra de ni hu problem. Nipa no doso. Ye duru a o say ya mfa bag ya manti o mfa script no ma. Na am say, "Hey, o wa bodam." Me no me free me fie ba no ka tire me say me mfa bag mra. Da bia o ma me bag. Now because there's some me faka free me free brekum. And I'm out driving abasunya. And I'm winning for the door me toy. And now visa paper na market on the hermit. Man, untimi nkasa say no. And I'm catching the young man, untimi nkasa say no. Oh, me age me. Now you will not be older than me.
That's right.
There are people who are older than you in the queue when you are talking like this. And one of me who's the teachers will be support to me.
Yeah. Omusro.
And when I'm who's the teachers in Ibis, as when you are break as I'm saying here. No, I'm saying to say that they be on the yamo. And you people are comfortable, you don't talk.
No, when you go to these public meetings, assemblyman crap is what or power or more power than squared. I'm saying, Namono, a comment. What do you why you see? And the only people they reverence, are politicians.
Yes.
From assemblyman to DC. I'm saying, no, give them respect, no problem.
Yes.
But it's too much. Because of what assemblyman will be our position. Now, when you go school, no way, those are the only people who respect. I'm saying,
I know.
No, me no friend me member. Now no, Ronaldo time go for you go your boy. No power no. It just 4 years. Why are you afraid of them? And I think it's wrong.
Serious?
No, I think it's wrong. Because maybe now more about football. And I light call off work my sister baby sir. President John Mess, me assistant and said inquire about so obey sa engineer no more like them say the engineer no go school now way.
No way. Or no obey you.
Now ready to obey you be ready. No, I don't know political power no come sir. And then
I the want to mean, Obama transfer now to be on your comfortable.
Me transfer is on the didn't go school.
And also is no
more technocrats no more do.
Legend who yeah the best show right from the inception. Orientation grow here and you be more.
And yes, it's true. Because me I don't understand.
You be more. Yes. And orientation no cross yamawa. Yamawa. Yeah, the sound who
I think this is colonial government structure that they left.
Exactly. What is even more colonial? I say, who through the directorship rank now, you are giving a cook, you are giving a watchman, you are giving a houseboy.
Wow.
You are giving all this.
And then I'm going to more preoccupied.
I actually and Obia say I was so right.
They have no retirement. So why are you afraid? Actually, 60 years just around the corner.
No, quite the way we say we are not creative. The moment I obey our human channel, we are who for want to me risk. Oh no, the other say who secure position.
Okay.
Oh, I dare all fighting for I don't know. Until because that form crowd better. Because when the next meal is coming.
How then do you bring transformation?
Transformation because some of us don't know. Yeah, target say near thing. And I away there. O can answer on far on the near the even at the point.
I didn't know who made you already university. Now what ban war you rude. Or kasa anyhow. Ghana nyane dia. Now what you know now in the school or kasa now anything no cannot himself position.
I can't know to.
Now by you know how to go everywhere. Maybe
oh yeah, because I buy you one there. We need a big stomach own to me. We need power there own to me because you need to swallow a lot.
No,
you need to swallow a lot.
No, especially from level of technical expertise. You should be able to challenge and not be touched. Because it's on technical on the work. It's not on their personality. Yes. It's on the work.
The Kaiser, many minister called failed. That was in 2021, just after COVID. And now the then minister for Agric about a district. Now I'm going to call failed. Yeah, call failed. I was saying tomato farmers, Oman sipam, Oman speaking. It is wrong. No, I'm saying director. Sometimes it's over 150 acres of tomatoes at the outside football park. And I'm saying director, a minister. One Obiado 40 acres. How about 40 acres? A bed then as any panel, it's me and labor, extra labor. Tomatoes usual or Diano. We need so obey skills or Beboka. Also won't go sipam. In this practice in idea, a fair na yegusu any or more kasa, but majority of them, we 100 farmers is you are. It is only about 90%. It's only about 10% no basic palm, on basic you know. Because no, one chance say no. We are on the field, and now I'm telling you this. When you say me DC, ever tap in and say, "Me challenging minister." I should be careful.
You be careful, but you are not a politician.
And I'm saying DC, and I'm saying me, I'm the boss over here. I am the
That's
field.
right.
It is all kind. I was telling money who the reality on the ground. And you know, me DC is there. And you expect to say, "Coming from is a mumachi." Now, yes, me, I don't know what kind is wrong.
Ondura. Now, when him say,
I don't know what kind of wrong.
when him say,
And you're workable, and you're feasible.
that's all. When him say the best politicians, they don't challenge these guys.
No.
The best leaders, political leaders.
Many Alan Tremate, Asia or the same field. Also, Busa similar question. I explained to him. Also, yes. Also, yes. That is, we know what pertains on the field. We know not the farmers will not agree because looking at the acreage. So, is this something you can do? No, I'm serious. What we can do is to tell them to tone down, to reduce the number of acreages they are cultivating. Also, okay, then that will do.
Yeah. Maybe it's political leadership, or personal transformation. Honest technical information, I said, honest technical position, they don't fight it. Well, Bano, when you leader, when you leader, any Obia on your leader, there's no, even to the presidency, because there are so many things that you can know. If you go to the electrical side, for instance, the energy, how many things can you know as a president? If you go to the legal side, health, education, even business, finance. So when you go, if you're a leader, you know these guys, this is their field.
Yes.
You don't use your politics to bully them. It's just those who don't understand these things. Be careful. Be careful for what?
Be careful. About threatening this year. About threatening. You are challenging the minister. You are challenging the minister.
Challenging the minister.
Minister, I mean, you are field, or no hobby.
But I can tell you that the best of ministers, they have this human skill, these people's skill. They have it.
Yes.
They don't take fear.
Because yes. Because structures.
Yeah.
Structures. Maybe not all grounds. Into find out why from me. Then you able to me, the best system. And as any it's not the best practice. We all agree. But the farmers in to me and the air can it means we are out of job.
That's it.
And I say, I say it now. Say it will be already.
Yeah. Anyway, that's
all. Yo, legend, Mr. Medasi.
Hey, what you made? What are they? I mean, come
on. Easy. You hear that?
Wow. Hey, the Baru Kaza.
Mr. Obeng, Pacho, good evening. Yeah, mommy, me chia mommy so.
Sir, who are there? Sound like?
Mr. Obeng said the day no catch every now. Was the top for no more? See me drink set top for on to me now.
Oh.
Mr. Obeng, no credit. Yeah, dear, what can you know? No credit. Say your uncle Fubi or her. I don't know where no one ever born so no. I don't know. On Chechi, I sent Chechi, I would say, Nipa Obetino. On one a bebuano. A bebuana as if for you answer. Obesoli, and Wako. His answer woo. And what's us. On that, you were for the system or more pretty. Woo, how woo. And what's us into only one system or pretty. It is a for 10 piano or more dear bebo ma no more as so yet dear. Nothing idea we nipa no what you know who instead of so best support no and also better than the baby no now say fight na kesi de na obi etu no ho asi wo se obeboa ne nkofo obema ne nkofo ani abom ho so a omawu nyina obenya no mo nkakra na saa nipa no wo wasa so camera si wani so pana na se ka ne ho asem basa all because wo na ade ba se waboda se bodam ni no uja bodam ni bebra utimi pira nipa so de adena oye no one hwe ya ukabaka so maminya no wabodam ti no but o pira nipa because the way ya would be a new DBNS information sa na ma yen be the same information no so no be she be wrong you baby no nti wo ye ni no obi so aso fence no nti you load you heavy load pa because entiase bi o wa menya me hu say you asotwe ne ma e die so no so
but the woman say nipa na epe the ombenya fa hodie ne ahoto ne asomdue no omodoso don't forget say wo kromfo ye ni hafo so wiase okay kontompofo ono no pe bibia e be support ni believe no so nim say am roba kwa supporter
I know correct
to bi wo ha wono no wote ya otwa loto otwa ma bet to catch as over ko ye bibia wono obeko because the onim nyina ne so otwa loto to catch as on ko ye afu a wo se David abey obi bokoro no to wono wote se ko ye nkakra na de be ya wontimi nyinu nya adwenda because what is starting again to what in kontompom now the otin kontompom no enchesa na abogu
okay
because they don't know pay for hudi anyway you don't know pay him what does it now me 4.4 bebre and I say papa ba koka about also no organ no ye juma tax office make our ye juma kese ko lego o say bebo so 9 near wa hwe the ejre no a chain in school I call no university now so because you know nkwane kai the other day so Mr. Furata so be kai why your business is bebre abogu na bamabu ene on preko or normal people organa so te abuchire no way now this report me aka so my share bebre it means that so nani person na pebisa
Mr. Obi ye nyina because I'm creating no business because of wound.
That's right. Nti nipa na ese se o mabra bo no untimi mfa wo visa na odwe so obi na hia visa enye obi na hia visa obi te abuchire kuta green card o hu de on vanye o pegana aba de obi kuta citizenship o passport ni bi o federation do ko ka visa chire se nipa na okuta American passport na wo yere
Ba ye
bi abe o Ghana to asma o kan wonti wo tie na o de ayedai ko nya visa na o pe obi as o federation o pe so to no mai wo ye adwuma wa abuchire wa bre o pe kwa be fa so abeta nti wo asma wo kan no sebe kubolo na o mpe bia ye no wo de di akiri eno no so be duru ba bi no obepem
obedre.
That's right. What does it? To the people more because of the jack in some okay here, jack so na we enfa hema. Omo an gasa be ka omo no wako. Because how many times I bet my ball being we go on how many years? What does it? But yeah, chere amani pa ne adwuma tia wo no ha ne ba be tie the oka. So principles na chere. Systems na chere. You can't beat those things with lies. So there's it.
Impossible.
And I say we also go no sorry no cassette or two for instance. Obedo cassette two for obedo to make cassette yarama wabafo.
Untimi.
No, you can't. Because it doesn't live in your lives.
Okay.
You see that? Because every day we are be big cassette koso. Oh, cassette go don't no power way. You pass it do it.
Uni power.
That's right, because it's established. So it doesn't go anywhere. So what I say? How many years? So many years. Look at even resources. Look at the books, look at the platforms, look at the seminars, look at all this. Look at even our own personal businesses I are building. How are you able to attack these things? You can't. It's impossible.
Ultimately, a heavy load.
Right. So they said the auto about Osunata. Obi to me sorry no the president at it. President Mama, what is a fan? So the same with what we have built. It doesn't have any effect. Anything. Okay. The only baby I come baby, what here do baby over pim. Ono ankosa kraro. Guess I'm the the eka. Igari boy bresi kasema sesa. Nipa bibiri aware sema sesa. Mo pomodi asesa. Yenam aye ti nipa bibiri fe obi bibiri so ehia mo da.
Mr. Mikrom for me no kra no me omo eya na omo teme voice omo teme se me baso omo afrefre me omo ni me di nkomo timi so mo nya
sa enti the omo ne yenam no do so sene Abrante bia o penkrofo bu omo because a business no moye you catch yourself brando chira na afa chire no wodi usika kakra kuta na da ede
ya koma
no madi I'm the Vietnam, Togo. I'm a Kojawati Gnet as one wife as well. You see net the same freshness. The first group we know. Or first in 10,000 million come on. It's a game, a business. Okay, it's not just something. A business, and more cancer the actually. Na Omako for Sika. Okay. So it's not about obeying. No. It's about protecting their interests. They are duping people. So if they whet your appetite, also quality way. Yeah, I could see Vietnam, I could see Nicaragua, because what we more told you is that was about Ghana and also condemn on so there was sick on the bed.
What the bemano?
Because you can't think of it. So if you can condemn that, it means that you have an interest. And what is the interest? It's the money. Who basically free for into the another moment and obey, who can't Ghana for connection men do musica. You be amazed. Ghana for say a cousin microphone can crepa near Kansas Ghana Bomoa. Nipa 50,000, 100,000, from independence. Nipa connection ashio musica. And also send a dime is in Ghana. Man, there's a boy about catch me or frame free swamming. Or seems to be show now member program. I'm say, okay, brother, you know. Now, also, I make sure say, and you over second coverage was connection men idea second. So, when you so, the connection man, the over the Grovosica. Na Nipana Jumotia, Obi and Yosika Nibi. What be a Juma? We have 50,000, 100,000 a month. We hear brooch. And for so, what's the sound no matter on fear what I'm broaching. That's it. When you go as what you mean more than worry, no year or Mawaha. So, meet me convinced so Obana went the 4 months in Jan Honda America. You have a weak mind. How do you remember? You just don't know. Don't tell us that you're educated. You're just ignorant. With visitors visa. You're shallow. Being a kind of poor mind algorithm.
The man be connected.
When we invest, but I can't go for. What I say? We to me catch yourself for sick brand and maybe empire go so much can be double. What you for? Be near you want me a profit. What you for? We soon A lot of these guys are using divination. Or shen takrem and fanya me some baby. But what do you more merenti? And so the actually say yami. The same thing, the same microphone I say you or more so as I for you about baby. So what do you remember baby you? This for be you. And go for almost a prophet to be you. So what do you remember? To why high? Baby,
Say
yes. To be a connection and you delay in life because you don't have confidence in yourself. And that's true. And they are the ones debating. What did I say? But we are not debating with them because they are not our class. Me back Kwabena, and I said, she's not debating with me. And no I go through the normal yes and normal you know. And with the hand what me I'll be debating. No, you're not debating, you're just being foolish. There's big difference. To say I could get to a university, I would try to know better be. What should I do? What have you conquered? What have you done? What have you proven? Where is your endurance? Who pay you 1,000 when you be grow or your actually CV better? Who pay? Who just said the cannot answer? You might grow go at town or also. Who knew how I remember? But because you can write English, you can say only penny pen. And many times, a choir ni part be a mobile. May hardly so better as a better. Na penny be needing better than I can say. No, no, that's not my no. I'll never do that. It's my for penny be no be anything. To be go to me cars, I want him saying one game far, but make me be cry me money. No, didn't see that. No, be our not in a baby now. No, you're just being foolish. And that's true. And there are a lot of people like that. They trivialize what somebody is doing because of their own weakness. And eventually it destroys you. So I come upon and a normal perfume muba. So I come a bonnie, I wouldn't say we will be. Why the Kwabena teacher? Just a matter of fact. What they say. We are not in the same category. Don't compare them at all. Don't worry about it. Okay. But if you have to deal with him, you can deal with him.
Okay.
Yeah. That one. You're soft as hell. Not at all. Not at all. maybe body swap, but no, you can't. When you be on me, I have bizarre. Again, no. About I'm telling you that one, you can be sure. Do you know how a business after 20 years I won't read? You can be polite, you can be nice, but we are not weak. It's a matter of influence here. But if we have to release what we have, no. Yeah. We money help.
That's it, boss.
Yeah. Thank you. Hey, yeah, Prophet. Prophet now here.
Daddy now sorry.
Me here pa.
The answer mecha. Oh yeah. I mean sure pa. The last time no me ba so na check my network no. Tia kate.
What's that?
Yeah, we actually, Papa Yamin should have papa.
Yes, sir.
What's a sunny pa? What's a sashabre? What's a sashabre, papa? Now, that will be a video. I think Monday, no. We say, one Mr. Odia in kind more yeniema.
Yeah.
Yeah, mo. Then we do na shabre necessary.
That's right.
Do na shabre necessary. Na minimum no kre. Na it is about time. Emre niya when time catches you up, Ubehunu say, my dear, we come to Yanka.
Yeah.
As we now actually. Papa, I mean, papa. Wabutre. Me obi a me follow papa. Even some of the videos are here, we interviews are all. Guy, but could be a one oko piece of a body and can show that Mr. Cheo say why. Okay, that was an intensive interview, papa. And me sure they will answer question about it in the and one my so yehunu nipa no bia o madwene no adane na yehu kwan a yefa so ne omukasa enye bufuo na mom asem bia wo ena nye dede wo hwe ansam anu wo ka nyina no o shout ba wo asem akụ bia wo beka bia no tumi wom ahodin wom na epem no so ba ne ya wo abrabom ne asetirem ne se nipa no adwen no nsesan ya about thing because 1884 to 1885 Berlin Conference no no meeting no edidi etirima che
wow
edidi etirima oma haye papa okay say me say we are in invisible prison, a lot of us invisible prison emu be bregu afiafe na sani awo kanu you have already been established. Yeah, in Ghana and in Africa. We are asset. Young Palane Yerban. If you figure send ya omo kati yen and nyansa yam mofrana nanka was ye sunye nyansa free and anamwa yentimino. Say no di o ma turechino. Say ne hu no kurenti yanzu ye di no kurenechi. Na ne den se no kure ye no kure. Te no kure no be ebe kata atro no so.
Yeah.
Ani nyina ye mmera ye benyama ye ho because nkrofo no oma haya che ma me nko papa me ma update mi ado bitie wo no niam bebre nse san bebre na me ka hye wan monyam ene adofo ne anuanom ka ho se bitie wo no ni nu me ho da me ne mabusua ma me nka me wie school many fee am say me nyame adwuma ma over 15 years.
Wow.
Ko evangelism kokman no de ko prayer team ni yi papa sensem a yete ye nsem mo ka kire nyina e de egu afiase na within a year pen a year free afiase ama ye ni aba ye so ama papa me worry nche de ba me keka ko 4 years. November very good. November ya ni 4 years. Ma worry ni je mamu da kopem time ambisia.
Wow.
Yes of me won papa sofo. Mo kan ya worry mu nsem. So mo kanye yi wo metena ma worry mu nsem. Bantete ya wo ka kire nipa. Enye skangwa na wo sesam sesa hyebre. Sesa hyebre. Na aya obi ti for the first time o nya motre. Enye se prekope ne besesa. Na o koswa eti na o koswa no say because faith comes by hearing and hearing the word of God.
Yeah.
Oh the end it comes by hearing Obeng Darko and hearing Obeng Darko. So ujai utie ba ko na ujaya untimi nyai ti bamboo effect ne de anoden papa ye nyina ya say bamboo no and ye hyehyɛ as na by 10 years to come 20 years to come no ne be siwo ebibiman mu no ebe ehu ena ye kasa nso a yen kasa enkoyechi ye kasa pem koyenim because ye ma me hyewase because sabe yenim kwan a fa so peska ena se wo ska so a na wo no kora utumi ye bibia obi wo ska bo ni no kora nti no eto de bia oduru ba bia no apem ba ne wo ska e wo no kora no en no kora so ne di peska nti no wo ka no kora dia obenye ska enti papa wamma makoma tomyem me shia wono 1 year bebe na me koto me bedding mama na brofudin yeah mama na brofudin me firstborn mama na brofudin me manu bibidin a e kire so ye bibinin wonem say me spiritual father I say no me ba no me man na brofudin me say papa me man na brofudin wonti anka hwe ono de me on say me de me nkwadwe ne ho na nyame beyi na me say no mama na brofudin enda na me yire na ya me den say me yire so me kai no wan one me am debate ho amaye one me am debate ho na amma me yire nya ahodin bi am say me kasa kire me yire wutie na say Bible ne kura ye no amma ewrade emma ma ana emma nipa bona ntiasemu esam omo otherwise omo wo can because wo can say no na Bible no so can be for ama ono no agina so because wo ka dash na okay no obi so ka sense essence esi anemu anyone anemu so won the way Bible na koye it wo betimi agina papa so no so agina bone so no de abanta wo wasa
that's right ono
ko papa se emmatie wo emma wadufo tie wo a omo be brom ho ase na enye mango eba mmemme nyina brom ho ase no mo value omo yere no me na minim budget se busomi aso ye budget se me the budget na nam me yere ye tena se papa every week bia ye akonta records me ne tena pa ye ntimi mpo tena se mpo nkase kan wansem to kwa bebam ida se me bubefu na de bubefu me ne say na meka no
sir
ne buafu amen me bubefu chese na me twino ho amenti ase say na oba ba kura no mawale ni papa me gidi se nya me nko a me na me testify me nyan mo bi nso wa chiro mo kasa mo yire no odo sa ahyase no de be rough de ba ekọ nanim no omo beti wase me yire se wa ba format chese every week be a akonta the checking income or spending I mean say no or when your financial wisdom mean to know or spending wisely.
That's right.
Into urban no catch them so or spending we cry near chinya because when in your pocket. And I also make a be na say be a year only your pocket when you nim near di in your nim near any. And yet ya papa near your project say be this week is to say your first say and the bit me increase your income to this week, you know, ebi aye nimo bankuni edi kwala nintino because of say ye piska what ya see ka me make bankuno no so kai fried rice tintokwa timi antokwa ba enne wa ma ya bema oh ye mu bebre enye mmema o sika nya unye bema na mpo sika ye kura na se nipa na wo ho no kura nte wase a unye bema because shira no papa wa kire wo nipa mu ti nipa no wo nchen no omoa wa ana se unhu ne so mfa so a eden se mu bekom anim we teaching ba ko kan say we develop by our strength not our weakness me won from so me yiri won from so ye ba sa teaching na we ye e ma me hu se no se me pese so me yiri nsa ne nyina ye pija ene ebusua na e wo se me focus e on the strength. It is anyama way techniques are abwa me ama enne me yere yetime tena se kase di nkomo ye ni nkomo ye di nkoma 10 minutes bi na me ma sorry akope me bi me read the Bible that me ono so akope bi bi ada ye ni ya Australia ye ya last ye ni akoku Bible so ye kon so obi akura Bible yeah, and then last month, my grandmother my grandmother, my papa side, we and you ye And so no more catch say my ma. I say no me koye me uncles no bi anana ye swa. Anomo omu hunu yen anomo eni edi agro ni me ko manyi nyini obitimi hwe manim di o say woni say o kai me na afede ma dwen komachi me say yes me kai wo o say ampa why ade say wo bae na papa enije bia ni wa chin sa ade ne da over 25 years me kuro me see what da ade na me sha 4 years na me call me grandmother na ho and I'm a cotton in China, and I'm a school, and no crab 5 years, and I'm a tenor honum, and no crab man check, and I'm a few hopper. The floor a best and crying, if I found for men call, the mammy so for yanko. It's here, the Tianomono, Christo, a bushiani joining.
Perfect.
Oh, I put a move by Christo, a bushian. And Tino, and my young for so crew, where bushiam. Na me hwe mabakosem na me hwe the Berlin conference agenda so put in place. Your margin said they should, one of the agenda is that they should create division through tribes, religious lie and ethnics. And your mama who I'm saying ampa etini emu bebre na yentimi nyeyi enko ye krom me maame nia hwe nanim ka che ne say the way o mam me ma ho fe o ma ye fine no emfa ne nko efo mo nko mkrom da na oka o say the asunafo eni chibema okay na msha yes enti madwi ma anya mayi enti e check akra mbisa say adenti na me ante ne ka asasem no oh no you when you remember me anya board engineer kire me tinanse me ko bisa say adenti na me ante ne ka asasem because na a family meeting wa akra na busue fie ba ko wotaifa tie nyina ekohie mu ho na no o ka asasem no because me ma me 8 omo nyina 7 ye mema ba ko pe no yo ba ye nyina nso no obi asoso wo ye nyina ye abrempon enti yenko yenso ye nyina nso nim ye kuromo. I'm telling you, me mama side, me papa side.
Papa Kromunko, Mammy Kromunko.
Me say me call me papa Krom na me 25 years. And kwala 8 no, me pen will be a me kotina me na nchen. And tina me nana Emma. I say me papa nua no ma no. Na ye na age mate ye kuku school ni ade. Enti ye hu ye hu. Ebi okra minimum. Ebi okra minimum.
Okoya na usha na obe 5 years.
Na me try.
Okay.
Na be fan say me wo be 5 years.
Oh.
5 years to 5 years 6 years.
Wow.
And tina me kai ba me krom wo papa nim say me duru krom wo me hu no abusua fie no.
Aha.
Me kai abusua fie no. Na me ma me hu abusua fie no. Me se me kom ani ga abusua fie ni e.
E wa se. O ma me hu ono na abusua fie na so papa abusua.
Me ma me hu me papa abusua fie.
Wow.
Because omo nko.
Oh.
Sawari jaya ba ya no bia akọ. Nkwala ni bia kodi maame no na ebi nso akodi papa no. Na papa fo no nso no munya boteje ya na nso ye nkwala no nso ye pe ye maame nche ya ba. So enti no eba ne sa obi ankọ nti ye nyina ye boy emra ye bra won kran. Enti ye ni empanifo bia kure mpo mo company nsam akire ye busua ni mabakosem. Ye nim ame koye nmisua ne tibi koye mi antes no mo a omani bi bisa mo nsem omo kire me nsem ama magigigi bi number mi nua no bi krempo won kran a mi nim ti papa ni kasem nko na wo kire na wo sesa hyebre na wo kire se dua bia wo hini te nipa bia no wabakosem ne wo hini wo nana kwan ofa so a wachichiri na busua na ne maame ye hwan na ne papa ye hwan enfa na ye free so intino eboa yen na papa me problem ba ko me nua ketwa ono so kire so wo afi na me no ma dwen menya adwen foforo ye no ono so afi no ono so me kane do na afi no no asom me no ka so 40 year or 40 or 40 days waiting. No, oh, I hear. What 40 days? Ding.
Wow.
My body videos, my just say, on you. Now, I don't know. One thing you make no cry. Now I'm say okay. And kakra, I think say it doesn't show wow back. Now we checking the results and so papa. It is me can no. The results ni sika semon ye. Na worry semon ye. Na bra bot say as we go wait your bomb pie. Buy a friend or software. Minimum say ma nkwango di software ana ma nkwango ye software keke. Minim say ade we adam so no I met media fa kwan bi so am make impact.
Yeah.
Because Seban New Testament, Old Testament, doctrine, church and society, metimi asua na mate ase na mabehu sa no kure we ya. Metimi a kyerɛ nsɛm bi mu ama nipa a ɔno so wom na te ase. Obi wɔ hɔ no ma ɔtizongo anaasɛ ɔwɔ baabi a yɛ nom wi. Ɔno wi ɔnyɛ basabasa ba sɛ obi bagye wo fon a wo bɛka kyerɛ no nkro betimi akɔgye wo fon ama. Ebetimi adam so ma hyɛ da me mpɛsɛ meyi. Ebeda me so sa prophet no ba kyerɛ nyai frɛ. Na me kuru mu a me kyerɛ wo sɛ enema bebroma ka kyerɛ no. Yɛnsan dwe ne ho bi ne yɛnsan dwe ne yi. Because high back to business. Mr. Obeng say mo kwa beka ho moko machine they say ato moko machine aka fufuo dia no.
What the yam mako?
Me na me ka kire o.
O yam mahefo.
Choba for.
That's ready. Sir.
Sir, me hu na me start here. Me started with a small machine, full machine kitwa no.
Yeah,
to be on 3,000. To me yeah, what them say January no me nya afi o. January no me nya 1 year.
Wow.
Now me nya 6 months no. And me this scan no to fufu machine kese no. And my nya experience say I bi mo hono ma omu ni waduro. Ti a omu pe no ne afepreko. Omu ko epe no ma bobo so no ma sanko egu so.
Okay.
And ebi mu won so mo waduro but omu pe se ebobo so se ne omu ko mesan akwa. Enti na me hu ni se san krofo no na me nya omu as customers. Iti me de beka on me hu se adwuma na pega.
Okay.
Papa within 6 months na me to yes. And I me to me 3,000 no me te make 3 months time. And in the other 3 months time no. And I me cut to machine back on no 5,000. Ebeka no na me pay me client via na me pay won because that me mufo area mu hono de Sundays pe no mu di fufu na Ghana fo pe fufu papa Ghana fo omo fo mu fufu kwasi da omo fo ni agro ma nyesa business aka me nim say kromo amete ana area amete no mu di fufu enti me ye imagine say choba fo no na me pay customers na me hunu say na omo ba enkwan no mo ye no mo ya moko entorewa ni ginger ne sa na e mo no mo de ye nkwan enti obi timi de banche ne ba besi a na okọ ba bi foforo ko ya moko na am say no I was say me ye wild me no ka say me shop echi na ma ye o ma extend me shop na chi and I me bi say aduma wo
and o ka fufu o yam fufu no nyina
me yam fufu ka ho say no eye mobile money ka ho papa say me workers me ensa
that's right
workers me ensa ba akoye mobile money ba akoye yam fufu amma masanya akonya se metimi aboa obi nso no nso atimi atenye sika to aduane edi
yes sir
It is some way ye kweti sansem we ni akwestie nsebe. Dada na Bible na na ka say ye de nokre ene papa si wanim. Yi mu baako. Na me de ka metu fu say yi papa no. Enti mbe yes ane ma nyina wi say no papa me say hunu say kwan ho won be bia ye hye no obi ye ward no ko bia bi wo ha because wo ho no ma de wen krofo so afufuo ba ye area ho no obi ye ward no bia bi wo be kate ye customer no ka ye customers no fa ti ye kwaje store wo ho
kwan ho
kwan ho ye kwa ko bisa ye kwaje store ni ye oba ye hye gloves ya pam ye apron ya trozo efie ni fie fufu joint.
That's right.
Yes. Obeba ni a gloves ni e say ho ye kama hygienic. Acha say the insupa and ye de ye fufu no. Ti nkrofo ni je ho omoba. Tem ye clean mu nice. Na metwo no one day na medwene say by 10 years time ye ma me no ma omani nyi anayamfa say machine o ma metu machine se sabi o mu ni ho ana say bia omoma na ya wo no omo di fufu machine na etete won ti se mitimi bo me homodin yam fufu nya 10 years experience a ebeduru won metimi a leverage on it na me bie ne ka se wa be ni delivery kwa ye kwa metimi amba ba ji aya ama.
Wow.
Because omo advance Ghana for na ye machine no se yetimi omo machine bi a yam ne te se ne awde wo ma awo no pepepe aye wo dua de no eye kama enye say be a metal and say one say ade bi e ba corrections e ba ho na mo advance e wo ho enti say no technology world na e wom ni de e wo say obi atimi e de enya ne share wom ti fufu aba be ka ho na ware enso aso e na madwuma no e koso.
Wow. Adepam no so
papa adepam no say papa nyame nhira wate me share wona me wo machine baako. And I know because I'm machine industrial machines 4.
Wow.
Industrial machines 4. As I say, no my posters, flyers, abubo kroma, me per employment, me per workers, professional tailors. Na ma employ them. Nan tare na pamaton because your vision say that you bepe boutique baku Kumasi, baku Accra, baku ebi be ko Takrade. Na bi akuvota. That is our 20 years plan. Me ne me yiri nyina na yetena se plan e. Na mu video ba ko ne ma Marie, mu video ba ko aye hwe me ne me yiri nyina. Hwe se montena se fra wo yire. Na montena se na mon plan. Na ye plan e no. Utimu se me yire, she has been involved. It in yame ye nyina wote ase. On challenge kanka first no. Me na me ye bement no ma hwehwe ni ba manye ne sa papa manye ne sa o me ni nyina na me kire ne say adwuma we ayeye no o how betimi apto ye amane betimi apto ye ba ye be fam o say ane say ye hwe TV kura o hwe TV kura po movies bi wo ha ye hwe am betimi ka movie we nya movie papa because some no mo ka wo no ebe ma wa adwen adane amatem bia no over drink in a certain way. I wouldn't die ewo nkrofo ewo nchen na nkrofo etwa omo hia enti Mr. Obeng Darko ya mean seminar no say last year no this year March Legon no this time around me had my wife na wanda ne kaka ti di we dia bengu ana meba to obehwe yeah obehwe ewo online yeta chire kode ne yehwe video bia yebehwe anadwi me na yo mitachire kabana 12 year kobo wani ye bom oh mashada na prayer month bi de gumi ko mu mashada eniema bebre ohonum a omaka train ba enkwaje ni ekoso ama yen ekaya akukudru hye na de yeto form 10 ya tinyame nshira Mr. Obeng nyame nshira Mr. Wuni Panso eto de bi na minyawa a metefa no so ono so nyabotre o nyabotre o say prophet ye ni say oh every baby na the way na my wife ha me no me say Charlie say minya ne den o say nyabotre eto every time na me kototo machines no na ni muafu so the entina sika no yammoa no na me say no yen create multiple source of income na intime moa entina cheze aduane kura ye mama bi ni o because my ye say ade no kakra wom enti ye nya abotre no a me nya abotre no ne kasa say oba ade ne haw ade entina obuofu no onu so nya abotre kire me ne haw na me so me kire ne enti a me yesa afede asumdue na abai me frɛ no kura da na se say futu a wo de ma me wama asesa mabrabo na nyame nhyira wo ye yire no no omo kan ho na mom se wanhwe ni ya omo be firato se bibia ye bia mere otamachi bibia ye bia seminar yi wonim say ye dika ye budget o ama matebe seminar fee na to nchen said pacho we the back expenses go me ko seminar kumase na nanka me so for me the budget ye den ba so yo mo kire si ye budget ye koye programmer ye budget ye yiba ye financial statement ye dia ba but say bi omo ka tell say ye budget wo ankasa wabusua na wo kikire no ba omo nka ti ye nim ti ye peska no ma asafo no ba yen no ne ye bre papa bi wo ya sorry Mr. Obeng Darko no o kraduma papa o workers Mr. Obeng Darko yare bon papa no me fa ne say ono na tete ye wo so ye mu me school no ka so wo be memo read the Bible no chire he was committed Mr. Obeng Darko stroke born no said no some mo ka chire o mo boa papa na ye mo oni na busa ne dan kro wentimi an complete no he was into printing ne time ni bi bia wo de soma sorry no menka se nyame wo de soma sorry no ba enne elder ba konsu bi wo ho enne obi fie no tim ba yes to wo da so kura san kire mu meeting ne yen wase yetna ekọ leadership training ye wi ya ko leaders meeting ye wi ya ko quarterly meeting ye wi ya ko connection conference seminar ba ne yen ko ba na nse san yen ya brabo ba Mr. Obeng Darko won sema wo kan asesan ya brabo asesan ye kreti mu na ma ya somdue tinyame nhyiraw abrante bi wo Kumasi magazine oba na obo nsamrane aye me de papa wo ye sabrese sanfo na wo sanipa o kase wa ono wonti ni pensi ni form ono so ti se wanya na otimi kasa
yeah adwen
o kasa sa na mani ande ambo kaye ne hwan se yenye ska ye fa ntom pabo anhye uba medjuma uhum pabo a mediko adwuma beka se ba oni oti abrabase na woni onim no kure na wo pe bibia ye no o se no abrante we na need a form na wo hu bibi o videos no tia na ye be koso ati me problem ba ko na me question ba ko me pesa wo yi anoma me ne se me workers no enam se te bia be bo videos e kire o no o ma dwen so sesa na Mr. Obeng Darko o ma dwen sesa madwuma megai
oh David yeah
omunyai okay
yeah and omuja kura na tambia no have a system nkofo be join tambia there onim se oboa no na adwen clear no oye bibi kura unfa nsie obebi sawadwe onim so de no ho boa obekọ nanim mo
okay
na the opese oja adwuma no And yen is Sikasama toy into the Woja.
Okay.
Me uncle, yeah, so I know piece of it. It's all hospitals in Adina. Because of platform in the man. Okay. Into Nipano obey Cassia. No, Nama, first ness or Yaketwa. Na usuro sɛ wobɛtena ho nti na wɔwɔ wo nkyɛn. Wɔwɔ wo nkyɛn a wɔde pepa no ahotɔsoɔ wɔ wo nkyɛn not because wontumi ɛnte ne ho no ɛna kyerɛ sɛ wɔatete nipa. So nsɛm a wɔka kyerɛ ɔmo no dodoɔ no akɔ baabi a ɔmo nte bi.
Okay.
That's right. Na kuma mu yɛ correct na wɔpɛ sɛ mo nyinaa mo yɛ kɛse wokɔ so a ɛne gye no. So baby says, boss, send a million. Yeah. And the obeja anyway. Not because a woman argument yet, baby. And it's okay because I may hear what 2 women as they said, and I just say, because I'm growing tea, Debbie. So what tea and what 2 young summers. One of those it's one of those to me, a funny sick up a coy or found no. And I papa, and yet the Obana or Bono Hua, what Tranoso. It was the Dow former. That should be on top of was good. But the one who said Mrs. Somedachi and Coyino. Sir or Don F. So, Namia Moyes will be a internal.
Okay.
Yeah, so never worry about that. Build a system. Papa no be brave better now. Say, anything could be an anti for this years. As you mean, I can. A bit more, organizing our own. Yes, or 1 year you want because when to be.
Okay.
Yeah. Or because of a so yeah.
Okay.
Tell me, man, how cry.
Because I could be woman out to say was soaking message, papa. Because questions be say no. In fact, my apprentice no crembono, Baku, me mano, African advantage. And I'm again say maybe say no questions. Ube didn't say aqualano at taking notes. Timbiza says say business ideas and also mature be. I'm say for my mama. I'll see you what it. Now me imagine say the one book no famra na me so me san kan bi. Akwara na fa ma o. Ti da maje me ba me to foforo.
Nyame di
Chese wan from.
Atu ye nyina ye mu. Ogu okra bi a ne na obetwe ne ho. Da acho obi hia no no e foforo.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm fan of Crensuma. Yani, cry. I'm fan of Crensuma. Remember how cry. Nipan bebre, Baba, yeah, Jumana Koso.
Okay.
Maybe I knew I was a Jenny Papa Koso. So,
Okay.
I was thinking a system now, I should so in any panaso. To watch now, ma, Baco Bebaho, a child was swimming once and almost all,
yeah.
Sir. Ochina sa wokra okasa obi a wokoya de foforo a obetima ma obi abeye de wo yi so na adwuma no koso.
Okay.
And normal wo dey go akwan mu nteno na hia ni papa wo mo aye but ofiri mu a adwuma no beko ayi se Ghana sisi nanado eko no president mama ba se Ghana ye adwuma
yeah
president mama be free or another person beko ebi mu kura wu so still say aba mi aban ba so yi say nipa be ewu ya so say mo de I said ministry no mo free mo no e adwuma
yeah
because the algorithms are there, the systems are there, so that's the level of thinking that you have to have. Yes, sir.
But me that's mom is
Yes,
so
sir.
me that say.
Yeah.
I mean shram pa. Nyame adoma Saturday kra no kan pese me di kan wo na se ma be pra a hye nkonnwa mpo a.
Saturday 15th Saturday.
Se me wa kra. Ti kan pese me du ho ntem. Pese me ba me mass member o. Saturday no. Me ba as worker because asori na nka me kwa. Se manya osha because me call me spiritual father ho me nkonko tenase. Me ko gina ho.
Over mate. No problem.
Ti me ban tempa ti me ube ngume.
Mate.
Me that's it. Amen.
Yeah. Amen. Obey 1 minute at the answer. Okay.
Good morning.
Morning.
Patrol na me say me started as a sales marketer in the year, but me should any idea being 10% what should be about a sales marketer.
Share. And no my actually no internet is doing a message wade. Now bet you say. Ye di bebre gu bukum, ye di bebre gu internet is message wade. Obey ye just add him that. Ko internet no so. Ko YouTube. Ko topics no na usua. What you say? Books no so ko pe bi na kan. Ye wo say systems wo ho. Se unya bi a ko tobi na kan. Sigara de mages no te so. Your books in the bread in ego. My fabito on or tiffy nesia. Wo crobezo.
Ato Accra.
And to quite cram more envy. Your books in now. We call YouTube your videos baby or bet my boss says, customer service baby or sir. Okay. Yes. Additionally, you mania media. Actually, baby or internet, so that's the benefit of technology. Okay, because it's on demand, so hundreds and thousands can watch at the same time, and they can also watch later. Okay. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Thank you, sir. Kwame Kasa, you are the last one. 1 minute. Kwame.
Hey, Mr. Obeng, hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Kwame Adiasa Bodonko.
Mr. Obeng, my child, no pay. That's it. And in child, the bray.
Yeah, Kwame Kasa.
Yeah, we're doing a better, so we'll be here. I say we need here.
Yeah.
And I was born to be brave. Train say on the 15th, my memendano. Ibesi ani yetins empa this is an abrabo. You say me niaba could be about so be diapo nji nka menene dia nka 15th no be chia say. And pa because obviously enchiro na catch for na nkasa no more problem. Because so abapa be pese u pese u be nchiro the way si pe on serious. Nti so obeshia on the 15th memenda no KNUST because they would do mu no eno na be so abama. This obana baby question say be the chere say you have a knowledge deficit. Ebi I obi nkan tro a dey mo be e ka chiro. Unim die no wo form adwin mu low level thinking. There's all corner videos no free ones no kono kusua. Because unsua de adwene mu still na edintente je so okope algorithm na be che ne say abrabo no hyemensa na mu wo mre aye de ye bibia odno san de ni botom atu ni trim o kan books na on kan books bia wo be pe trese dito ko ya na farmer there bi nti we no be pe visa na de ko maka chose we no ne ho nti ongongo sua de pa na omunya good deal content creation nti Mr. Obeng 15th obi amra ene hia so person di dia bra enya fe na baby se bisa say na mpese me yesi wo bisa those questions it tells you so wo nsua ade wonim de wo form nti pe bibi na fe dua mu na de ba kwa de be dua mu ye nimde ena eye Saturday ye koche bi wo ho no koche bi we 300 cedis utumi to data egu where you so free the fast the same TikTok wait achia where you say odobro ni aye say there bi sa ne ma ne nyina fa sika sam mro de bia na wo konto kwa wo pe visa wo koje anonche wo ye gu so nti bra na beti nse abrabọ no ye de nimdie na ebo ye wadwen bi ye wahiafo adwen ne ye wesikafo adwen ti ye ni adwen wo se mintimi nye wonua wo sika se eduaba yi dua a so aba wo sika se ayete se burofuo no wodua no watware sikani so hu sika nto te se kokofo anase kutufo because wodua eche eso anase rubber enji 15th momienko nti de o mona amonzo die echi no o die echi no ahwe obotom mona amose mo de papa na owuro me da konzo anim twitwi form no nso ya no ahwe abra boze we yenkofo ni bia wo pay visa anase o change invoices nti se wo abrabo na ye sa abrabo we di ade na wa pro baby atena ye nyawa ye akade ye pesi yetie nya wo tinche on ka so motivational speaker but what the council ntumi ntua wo so le wo bokro no nti no matena mo baby ye di enye by force choices nti ye 15th ye koni akotie nsem wo binduri wo nakpari wo hwan hemre wo wo wadef wo bamaho se ma America visa interview abekọ nti kan US hyiaye so me da ko ye da ase
no that's it and come George enti ochina nachi Niminda 15th cash flow seminar at Okumase 9 a.m. engineering auditorium Kwabena University. The person send a message my 024 6631 874 and ask any other number on the platform on the flyer. Sponsor and crowd so now I'm ready. And you better prefer say we register more and sign on maba a boy my yet make kind of mabu. But me at least make sure say what the can manipa back and I'm you be emra. The pan be brave or mountain somewhere sika some lenses and gram control. Prophet boy my ekasa sorti. And what kind of why no man be brave. I be brave. They say sika some any problem. It's what me ne yire transit. Didn't come. Information I can and person joining online so is the same. You can join us online, particularly and you're more Ghana, but more Amanonym so say joining with my journey. It's the same number, send message on it. This information the current say before no intimate cancer normal baby very few people in intimate can normal timid bomb say and they found the brain part of the brain. Can normal critical foundational normal okay can boma ultimate deal who say we bibini is a kukudro balm then ya kukudro no cry was a be any papa normal the year would be ye no super so ye I won't see synchro for I won't lose our bob so now when you'll be a while against the baby I want to anyhow can you imagine so be I won't know over 5 years one in and on the tea now we're free yeah catch it as soon for the money to remember to one corner papa chrome on corner mammy chrome. We come na no fa mo no mo dono wo so ya bonu na ni mi shira so afri cause e mu bebre ho a obusia so ko kroma me mo de me ko mi kroma nsuro me nsuro da wani be ko obi anko obi po ko awe na de se ko no ko nsunsu mu baby obi aso ko betmo ko enye no correct depends on the information you know so bra, this the paper books in the messages be brave and pumping a lot of hours on our YouTube, on our Facebook, various networks, and internet the results are and internet and we have treated good topics a day for who they eba a day survey into 2 years into conform to me to eba as a sunny party December. And seminar over is a mind switch atmosphere. It's a mind switch atmosphere. My would your war fast was one day extension out with one number on my TV. And then I won't find you that you be okay. We hear it, Ukunu, what's it, Umpra, or down for be a tambia, or doing anything in ye. They are cratching for no this Ganyan on what to mark graphic. Go for, open your mind. You cannot learn in this world if you're not humble. If you so we need our brassiere depending there won't mean so hard. Tenesika for no home some very calm people, very sober. You cannot learn and be egotistical. What is it? Yes, and be proud. You cannot be a student of knowledge and be proud at the same time. It's impossible. We'll be opening the Diana. Ebre no ho ase pe bibia sua because we person no makoso unim sa bra bono tambia sesa we asesa to pe bibi the oyin say oben wo nem hwe won ka hwe kwasa sem kura ode wo ma ho aka no tum no bi ba anemra na chese wa dwe mu do ati ye no ndiza wo wono awo ma wo koso no bu aba wo bisan sika so ma obi no being that shena. The person needs to get some assistance. I'm bravo con the first man who through never near Kudu. Terra na woja to so. I'm young Ghana no crowd a dorsal. Crackito be a wounds ya a crowd against of it my better than yes, I pet uncle. Then when you bring lot of sonem and bet in a chronon. Because you cannot create your own value. Why? Because you're proud. You're proud, and who's young there can be a coding. The brave never see me. Go for boy out to football correct. Conversions, like I say. As still we are quite human because of Copa. Emphasis here. India that will be asked. Thank you very, very much.